Wow. What an amazing intro. Unbelievable. My God. We're fucking great, I guess.
We earned it.
Wow, man.
My favorite part is the ghost part when my name comes.
Yeah.
Jim Norton.
Jim Norton.
Puts a lot of pressure on us to broadcast.
Certainly does, but we get over that pretty quickly.
Can't we just turn on the on switch and go?
Yeah.
Need a pre-show, a gigantic intro, dramatic music.
Very important.
Hollywood stars.
Very important programming.
What are we doing? Just turn it on and go.
Exactly.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi. Hi, people out there. Where are they? On the roads? Oh, there you are. You're driving, right?
I guess.
I'm trying to talk to the individual listeners. What are you doing? Oh, you're still home. You got a little cup of coffee in your hand.
Get that finger out of your asshole.
Oh, no.
It's time to get a shower.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Put it in your mouth first, then shower.
Oh, my God. So much for my tea. A lot of good stories today, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You got the Reverend Al. Reverend Al's just a dirtbag. We've all known it. If you're on the right side, and it doesn't mean the white side, by the way. If you're just on the right side, you know he's a dirtbag. Always has been. He's a mob rat.
Yeah, he's a mob rat, apparently.
We were talking about the mob just before the show, and without getting into detail, we've all had mob experiences over the years.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, the mob always treated me fucking right.
Ooh.
Always right. Way better than corporate guys. Way better than corporate guys.
Yeah.
There good with an envelope. I mean, there was
their whole way of doing business.
There was a little fear, you know.
Don't fuck up.
A little fear.
Yeah.
But it made you work a little harder, and they appreciated someone that worked hard.
Look what happened to Spider.
And they paid way more than regular guys. I mean, I could say it. I mean, because it's been so many years, but, you know, when I was a caddy, there was quite the mob influence.
The guys running through?
I have no idea anymore because that's many, 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 many years ago. But when those guys came down to play golf and you got the call, you knew you were going to make almost twice as much as a regular loop. And they were always the coolest, nicest guys.
And you said, Gunga le Gunga.
I think I told the stories over the years. Every once in a while, though, you would get the members. Yeah. That were the mob guys. We all knew it. We used to get excited because we would pick up Newsday every once in a while, and we would see some of the guys.
Hey, there's our.
We'd see them in the paper for this and that.
There's our friend in the trunk.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it was always this and that type things.
Yeah.
It was never the big ones, to be honest with you. I'm not going to overplay this. But the members would all of a sudden be playing with two guys that were just off the boat.
Yeah.
Not a lick of English. And those were the days where you're like, what is this about? What are they having a little fun before they go and do something, you know, crazy?
Yeah.
With that said, though, so, you know, this Reverend Al, Jesus, he's a mob rat with a briefcase?
Yeah.
How's the story?
How dumb are the mobsters that don't know he's infiltrated? How do you not know Sharpton doesn't belong in the room? How do you tell your secrets to that guy?
How many years ago is this?
Over 20, probably.
Over 20?
I'm guessing when remember that whole alleged cocaine thing happened?
Right.
And HBO showed it in years later.
Right.
That was
around the same time.
He's saying, it's just an old story they're bringing back up.
Yeah. Well,
I think being a mob rat is way worse than saying nappy-headed hoe on the radio.
I think so.
I think that's way worse.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be against the mob? I don't know. If times change, are we supposed to be against the mob? Because
I'm the Italian in the room, so I got to kind of,
I noticed you kept your mouth shut.
What are they?
You're keeping your mouth shut.
What are they going to do?
I've got mixed feelings because there's times where I do like those guys.
But Gotti kept his neighborhood nice, real nice.
The old school guys at least had a little bit of honor,
right? I don't know. I don't know about the new mob, to be honest with you. But I know some old school stuff, and Gotti just. Unless you hit his kids.
Well, then
he's
there's
biking.
going to be some problems.
But besides that, I mean, it was a wonderful neighborhood with fireworks every year that were better than Macy's, supposedly, and not a hint of crime anywhere near his house.
Boy, did people
and the surrounding area.
Did people know just to not fuck with that neighborhood, man?
Right.
None. You could leave your fucking doors unlocked, leave your cars unlocked with the keys in it, and your car would not disappear from that neighborhood.
No.
Yeah, and I heard that the guy who hit his kid got kind of screwed, too, because they said it was somebody else had screwed up and given the kid something he wasn't supposed to ride. Like, that neighbor got really fucked over, like I heard years later.
Oh, yeah. Well, won't see him no more.
No. Oh, hi, Sam.
Oh, Sam Roberts is back.
You did a good job yesterday.
Oh.
Here.
Oh, who was that?
Okay. All right. All right. I see what's going on here. I got scared because I saw WWE stuff.
Oh, boy.
But I see what's going on.
Yes.
Okay. Sharpton secretly worked as FBI mob informant.
Yeah, what is this story? What did he do?
Confidential informant number 7.
Oh.
Meet Al Sharpton. The longtime agitator, civil rights activist, and TV host was exposed Monday. So he's exposed Monday for the first time. Why is he saying this is an old story? As an alleged former key FBI informant whose tips helped take down some of the biggest names in New York Mafia history.
Wow.
The Reverend Al launched his sensational secret life as a paid mob snitch in the mid-1980s. Pressured to cooperate after being ensnared in a developing drug sting, according to a bombshell report by thesmokinggun.com.
Yeah.
So, as CI7...
I gotta eat barbecue ribs with ketchup. I'm a regular schnook.
I need some Reverend Al music today. As CI7... the then portly Harlem leader would tote a customized Hartman briefcase equipped with a FBI bug to hobnob with members of some of the city's most notorious crime families.
Oh, man.
No one noticed him walking around with a briefcase?
With that briefcase.
I would assume you checked the briefcase.
Could you please talk into the combination lock? It's just the worst informant ever.
Well, Fatso could carry around some wiring, though.
That's true.
They probably had him in high def.
Wow.
He had the Scarface clock as a watch.
Right. Old Fatso could carry some equipment around.
My medallion cam caught many a monster.
Right, exactly.
That fucking medallion.
Huh? That little Al Sharpton music.
Either or. It's okay. I don't mind it, because they're quick little things.
Sure.
Keep turning it on and off.
Nothing made me happier than that Sanford
I know.
So degrading.
It really is.
His main job is to dig dirt on the Genovese crime family.
Oh, boy.
He was so good at playing dumb. Playing?
Yeah.
They said playing. I would have left that word out. That he would have... He wound up helping to bring down such names as Venero, Benny Eggs.
Hey, Benny Eggs.
Baldy Dom. And even the muttering Oddfather of Greenwich Village.
The Oddfather? Fucking, what's his name? He used to walk around,
Julia.
The Chin.
Gigante or something like that?
The Chin,
right?
Gigante, yeah.
The Chin.
Who walked around like he was crazy.
Yeah.
And they said he couldn't read or all this stuff. Like
He'd walk around in a bathrobe and just shuffle down the street, but he was holding meetings with people as he was walking like that.
Oh, he rules.
He had to fucking really put it on.
They said that you couldn't say his name. Like, what would happen was his guys, because of wiretaps, wouldn't say his name. So whenever they had to say the Chin, they wouldn't even say the Chin. They would just go, well, you know, and they would just tap
their chin.
Like, so it couldn't get picked up on.
Who are you talking about? Why are you tapping your chin?
He was a very reliable informant, and his information has never been found to be false or inaccurate, the report said, quoting a 1986 court document.
Jesus, Reverend Al, a rat. Who would have figured? What a self-centered fucking all-for-himself guy.
He has balls, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
you walk into a mob
ballsy.
meeting with a fucking wired briefcase.
Yeah.
That's ballsy.
Now we know what was in the blueberry pie, too.
Camera.
Right.
That stupid blueberry pie.
Oh, shit.
Commercial or whatever you call it. Sharpton, in an interview with the Post on Monday, didn't deny that he cooperated with the FBI, but said the smoking gun report was the equivalent of a mob hit.
What?
It's crazy. If I provide all the information they claimed I provided, I should be given a ticker tape parade, said Sharpton, 59.
Oh, ticker.
Yeah, they don't give parades, do they?
No.
What did Al Sharpton do wrong? Elliot Spitzer did did do something wrong, and he got a TV show, said the Reverend Al, referring to the hooker-loving former governor.
It's great, but that's not you.
Yeah.
You've also done things wrong and have a TV show.
Exactly. You did a lot of wrong.
You also back Tawana Brawley and have a TV show.
Right.
Fatso.
Oh, but it's everyone else. He ignores his past. He always has ignored his past. He denied being paid to snitch and said he never carried a briefcase with a listening device.
Well, what's he, lying?
I don't know.
Again?
He insisted that if he did cooperate with the feds, it was because he'd been threatened by a mobster while working with black concert promoters.
Uh-oh.
So if he could, then that means he did. You don't say if no one says if I did, it was because I got threatened.
And then you have a specific instance.
Right.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
He's slimy, man.
He is.
He's greasy. The article is embellished. The real story is I told the FBI about being threatened because I was a civil rights leader helping black concert promoters.
Oh, stop it. Helping yourself. That's all Reverend Al knows how to do. He has no fucking want or need to help anybody else, especially his own people. It's obvious he does things that are detrimental to the black community.
Well, that's good business. It's good for his business, right? This guy has 2 Al Sharpton stories. Is this possible? Richie, how do you have 2 Al Sharpton stories?
Well, I got one really good one, and the second one's more of a question.
Okay.
The first one, first of all, morning.
Morning.
The first story is a friend of mine who's got dreadlocks, and he looks like your typical Mullignan, but he's not.
Jesus.
He's a good guy. He's got a job. He actually cares about his kids. He does things that are more normal. One night he's out. A fight breaks out of the club. Him and my boy, Fat Sally, they got into a little thing. So the cops started trying to bust it all up. My friend tried to rescue Fat Sally. So as he walked in and he tried to help the kid out, the cops tried to back him off. He said, hey, don't beat my friend. So the cops tuned this Mullignan up. I mean, ridiculous. His face, he looked like Rocky Dennis, Small.
Oh, wow. Yeah, sure,
They tuned him up bad. So they go to Al Sharpton. They go to him, his mother, the father, the whole family. They get in the caravan. They drive over to the Sharpton. They walk in his office. They sit down with him. They have a big conversation, explain how their son has never been arrested, never even been issued so much as a freaking parking ticket, got his ass lumped by 4 Suffolk County cops. The kid might be blind, all this other shit. Sharpton sits there, he looks at him, and he says, I'd like to help, but there's nothing in it for me. There's no money on Long Island, and out there, they really don't care what they're doing to the black community.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go somewhere else. Now, the second thing I wanted to say, real quick, because I don't want to waste your time. You guys are way funnier than me. Second thing I want to say.
I love this guy.
I don't know about that.
Talk for an hour.
That's hilarious.
All right, take it easy now. Take it easy. Let me finish.
All right. I love this guy.
Al Sharpton, what I'm confused with is, in the black community, there seems to be a big push for what they're calling the no snitching movement, right? So how does this work with this so-called leader who's supposed to be so down with all his people? How does it work that this fat bastard is out there snitching because he got himself caught up in a cocaine sting? It's simple. It's simple, man.
Well,
and regular people have it happen to them all day long. You get caught, you get turned into a fucking snitch. That's just the way it works. It's not confusing. Boys, have a great day. And number 2, fix the intro. Jimmy deserves more respect. Take care.
Thank you. They did fix it, though.
We fixed
Thank you,
it.
though.
It's very dramatic now.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm a ghost. It's like a poltergeist intro.
Now that guy's gone, just like that.
Hey, yeah. But Reverend Al snitching on the Paisans, snitching on the Italians. I wonder if that'll come back and bite him in the ass. Does the mob care? Do they have any stake in this? Do they look and say, hey, this fucking guy, you know?
No way. You can't, killing Al Sharpton is impossible. He's a guy.
Well, what about a bad Negro? What about a Negro that's into drugs and other things?
He's one of those guys that he's just always visible.
Yeah.
It's if Al Sharpton got killed, honestly, as much as we think he's a twat, the investigation into that would be a fucking mammoth. Yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah.
No way. Send me the bullets still. The mob doesn't seem to do as much as they... It's too easy to get caught these days.
No.
There's fucking cameras everywhere. You can be tracked with your own cell phone.
Sometimes, I think in the old days, it was worth getting rid of the problem to send a message.
Right.
Now, I guess they do weigh, like, how much damage could Sammy the Bull really do now? to anybody's organization.
Plus, he has a gun.
So yeah.
He's willing to use it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
So those guys, they don't seem to do it quite like they used to. I mean, but because a guy like Sharp did it almost too high visibility.
Yeah.
Well, to become an informant, what did they have on him at the time?
Exactly.
I'm confused by that part of the story.
He's saying that it was because somebody in the mob threatened him, so he went to the FBI.
Okay.
Now, other people are saying that the FBI had something on Al and turned him and said, well, you're going to help us
right.
if you want to get out of this, whatever the situation might have been. Maybe it was that Coke thing that was floating around years ago.
Why did he say he did that? What was his reasoning for that?
I think he said he was helping. He was investigating something. It was his own little investigation. That cocaine thing.
What's the cocaine thing again?
He was in a room where there was a coke deal going down, and I guess people were asking him where they could get.
It's on video.
Some coke. It was on video.
You can find that if you look up Sharpton coke deal. You can see what he looked like. He was just sitting there with there was a briefcase. And who was videotaping?
Looked like some old ab scam shit.
Yeah,
right. Poor quality.
And HBO showed it years later. Didn't they show it in 2000 or something?
Yeah.
Many years later, they got a hold of it and showed it. I don't know exactly what he.
Al's a snake. He's got an excuse for everything. He's never done anything wrong in his. Right. In his mind.
It goes after everybody else.
It goes after, everybody else. And, he's carved out quite a little career for himself as a fucking scumbag.
And then poor Imus. I obsessed with the Imus thing.
Imus should have stood.
And then Imus goes on his radio show.
Yeah, Imus just folded like the old sheep suit.
We love Imus, but wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what we would have done in that situation. Who knows? He was probably feeling a lot of pressure.
He didn't defend himself properly. He came from a point of, I'm sorry, and not going after Sharpton. You got to attack the people who are attacking you.
Just go at him full fucking bore and say, this is what I did. Here was my intent.
Right.
Here was the context. And then look at what this motherfucker did. How does he have any right to call out anybody on what they say after he said boom, 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 and just lay him out.
Keep playing the stuff Sharpton said.
Exactly.
Keep talking about Jesse Jackson moralizing. Yeah.
That's probably the strategy he wanted to take, but you get behind closed doors with some of those corporate lawyers.
Right. They start fucking
getting in your head and saying, look, we got to apologize for this immediately.
What you got to do is, this is...
They were disgusting. The company was
terrible.
Disgusting.
Terrible.
Even worse than Sharpton, because they're the ones that shit can him.
Yeah. Right.
Just terrible.
Is Roland here?
Yeah. Roly.
Cronut guy is opening again today.
Oh, nice.
Dominic. Nice.
There you go. What's,
Did you hear the John Montone?
John Montone. I was listening to
Man on the Street Cronut thing?
No, what are they?
Maybe we could pull that if it's easy. It happened around 6.
I heard it on
6:05 or something.
John Montone.
There's already a guy outside of the Cronut shop waiting in line. They sealed up the walls to keep the mice out. There's no way they got rid of the mice problem.
You can't do that. I've seen Tom and Jerry. There's no keeping them out.
There's no way, but supposedly they reinforced every single wall in the place to try to keep them out of his establishment. That means, they're right next door.
Yeah.
Roland, very big day. Dominic makes his comeback already.
Yeah. I texted him. He said there's a huge line out there.
Of course.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Orphan men?
Let's get him on the phone.
Exterminator.
Now we'll talk to the guy. Get him on the phone.
I can see him, but he was busy baking away.
I thought John Montone said there's only one person outside.
Well, that was earlier. Those are tape pieces.
Yeah, what time was that?
Well, that was an hour or so ago. Well, it was on the air at 6, but Montone, takes his damn time with his reports.
He's got to perfect it.
Oh, God.
John Montone with the Cronut crowd. Here.
Okay.
Can you find it?
Alliteration.
Yeah.
It's raining.
I think we're listening for it next time it airs.
Oh, we can't grab it? From earlier?
I don't think so.
That's too
Unless
bad.
they posted it.
That's too bad.
So what did he do? He fucking sealed up the holes, huh?
Yeah, shut down, clean up top to bottom, and they rebaked all the food.
They said they found hundreds of mouse droppings, but I don't know how normal that is. It might have just been one area. Like, if you never know, it could be one area away from the food.
You got one mouse, especially in an eatery. I'm sorry, that means you have hundreds.
They poop a lot, though. So one little mouse could poop 50 little
I don't think it has
Eating all that great food.
Roland, don't you worry your little heart. I don't think it had anything to do with him. It's just what happens when you have an eatery in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People will tell you that.
How about you guys at Coffee Cake from Dunkin' Donuts, your favorite?
I saw another thing.
No, I don't like Dunkin' Donuts coffee cake. Don't lie.
Oh, yeah.
Entenmann's. Or bust.
What you're supposed to do, based on some of the stuff I saw, you take a big thing of TNT, right, and you slam it through the mouse hole. Boom, boom, boom. And then you stand back with the detonator and you go, hee, 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 hee. And then you push the plunger down. Hopefully the mouse, in the interim, didn't take the TNT and put it behind your back. And you blow yourself up. Very dangerous.
Like the coyote.
That works. What? What the hell are you talking about?
I think this is a situation where his business gets even bigger.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. In some weird fucking way, I think
push.
so. I think so.
Big mouse push?
Especially because he was able to open up immediately.
And then people who are curious will stop by now.
Well, I'm sure there's a ton of media out there this morning. We should went down there.
Yeah, we should have done it.
Getting lazy.
Have a sign?
He's not
Yeah, I can send somebody down there
He's
right
not
now.
open until 8 o'clock.
Oh,
really? Who can we send down there?
E-Rock.
No, he'd never come back.
Should the Hawk come out of retirement?
The Hawk.
Yeah.
Should the Hawk come out of retirement?
Maybe the Hawk should be there.
Yeah.
Could the Hawk?
That name just didn't catch on. I called him Hawk for 3 years.
Never caught on.
No.
We could find out who the live news people are down there, and then we can put them on and see if we can get the Hawk on TV.
That's true.
Come on, let's fuck up a live shot today.
Yeah.
It's been
we
too long,
should.
guys.
We should.
What do you say?
Yeah, let's get the Hawk down there to
What do
do
you
some
say?
reporting.
It'd be good for branding to get the Hawk on TV.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You guys are a media destination.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't touch the reporters. You know the deal. No air horns, you assholes.
No. Nothing like that.
Just make a funny face.
That's it. Just yell out something. Hey, cronuts.
Yeah, something crazy like that.
Hey.
Hey, what are you, having donuts or something?
Hey, look at you. It's all online.
Yay, cronuts. Just something stupid.
Have a raspberry tart.
Right.
Ooh.
Is that a good thing to yell?
No. None of what we said is good.
So he opens at 8. Business as usual.
Yeah, he greets everybody at 8 o'clock. He opens the door and greets everybody.
The problem is if they find one fucking mouse wandering around.
And you know people are going to be with the cameras.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
If I was his rival, I'd bring a mouse in.
Yeah.
And then just drop it and go, oh, look, a mouse. Everybody would film
Well,
it.
you go crawl up on them cronuts there, Mr. Jangles.
I think he has like a bouncer out there now.
Yeah?
They hire one.
Bouncer, why?
Keep the mice out.
A mouse bouncer.
And the riffraff.
Percy from the Green Mile. He stepped on him.
Cronut Bakery fires back at malicious attacks. Plans to reopen today.
From malicious to delicious, right?
Yeah.
All right.
More frosting, please.
You got a rep for the bakery. Amy Ma told Gothamist this morning over email, the DOH did not find a single mouse or any rodent here at all. So much of what they cited as evidence of infestation were cracks and holes on the walls that they saw as structural risks.
Oh.
Ma added they are just waiting for our re-inspection, which should happen today, which did happen, obviously.
Where they get some concrete, get a bag of saccrete and fucking shove it in there, trowel it in.
So what's the real story? If they're saying infestation,
Yeah, she told me no.
and they only found one mouse in that one video, they made it sound like, the press made it sound like there were just hundreds all over the
Probably
place.
based on duties.
And the DOH guy, the fourth one, said that.
I bet they could look at the duties and decide, like, how many mice were able to make that much and estimate how many were in. And if there's breaches in the wall, then they could assume that they're coming in through there. So it's mouse infestation. Even if they don't see the mice, they could say that.
Yeah, the guy said the infestation was severe because of several hundred mouse droppings.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, you probably tell that it was either hundreds of mice or just one sick one. one fucking mouse with the flu.
It is a capel. Mouse turd.
Uh-oh. They're offering a special cronut today.
Uh-oh, what's wrong?
I don't know.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. I hope he's not trying to make light of this situation.
We have created a special edition for our April Cronut inspired by the movie Rocky. Oh. Each Rocky Cronut is black with a yellow golden star and is a symbol of our dedication and resilience.
What?
Sounds delicious.
Oh, he's like a champion.
Remember in Rocky when he said they knock you down, you get back up?
Right.
They knock you down?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Who's after the Cronut guy, you think, Roland? You know the foodies.
There are probably a couple of bakeries who are jealous of him.
And really?
Yeah. They hate him.
Bet it was Reverend Al. Let that mice.
He could be him, too.
I would assume if you're a bakery, you already know that there's mice all over the fucking place. You're jealous of the Cronut guy, so then you start hanging out and hoping that you could catch a little fella on video, and that's all it takes, right?
Yeah.
Because they have a couple old established bakeries there that's been there for like 100 years. A little bit slower now.
I think everything would be stale.
Is the Hawk coming out of retirement?
I hope
The Hawk is spreading his wings, yes.
Oh, great.
He will be there.
That's
on the
Oh,
scene.
boy.
Absolutely. The Hawk reporting.
Yes.
Finally.
Making the Opie and Anthony show timely and topical.
Right.
Horrible nickname.
You don't like Hawk?
Just it's not. It doesn't fit him.
No, not at all.
It never took off. Because
Exactly.
It's just so.
Dodo Bird is more on your side.
But when he came swooping in from behind the building,
Oh yeah.
what was the report on the Falcons
He
or
was on
something?
the Hawks or whatever. Or
The
something.
Hawks, I mean,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
Hawks.
On the side of the building. Yeah.
On the east side, you can see them. They nest in these really expensive buildings, and the hoity-toity people get really mad.
They make noise,
Yeah.
don't they? That's like a bunch of noise they make.
I would love to have a hawk nest outside my window. That would be cool as hell.
Really cool.
Dude, it'd be cool for fun. I had a bird
think-
nest outside my window in Jersey. They lived under my fucking air. Every morning, these cocksuckers. Chirp, 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 chirp. Oh, I love animals, and I
Yeah.
wanted to punch these things in the fucking face.
Just rattling your air conditioner every morning.
I would scream at them through the little screen.
Shut
I would
up.
put my mouth right by and just go, shut the fuck up. They would be quiet
Wow.
till they heard a big monster. Smell my morning breath.
you're hoping they thought it was a
I
monster.
was a bird bully.
You were meanie.
I thought you called him Hawk because of his cutting instinct.
Yeah. No, that wasn't. That wasn't it.
No, it wasn't.
No, that wasn't it.
Is he heading down there?
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. He'll be jumping on a train to get there timely,
Nice.
so he can be timely and topical.
All right, we'll talk to him after the break, hopefully.
Timely and topical.
That's
Yes.
right.
So, congrats on the Cronut guy.
They bring me back one, Eric.
We're all supporters of Dominic. Mm-hmm. Right?
Oh, sure.
I'll be there this weekend.
Oh, yeah? Showing your support?
And celebratory days.
Celebratory.
Yukon one.
Celebratory.
Where's your Cronut t-shirt today?
For my Yukon.
Oh, man.
Where's your Cronut t-shirt?
My boys.
Or your Yukon shirt, right.
It comes in today.
Those are my boys.
UConn
I
won?
picked them. I picked them so long ago. I say UConn going all the way. I said that like fucking weeks ago.
Shabazz. I said Shabazz.
Of course.
I've been saying Shabazz
Of
for,
course.
I don't know, maybe a week,
UConn Connecticut.
week and a half.
Where was the game?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Bush and Clinton went to it.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big deal. That's a big game. And my father-in-law, who's making coffee right about now, thank God we're not talking about sex.
Yeah.
He's a huge Yukon guy. He's very
Yeah,
happy.
was he very
today.
happy?
Philly guy that's into Yukon, like, big time.
We did it.
I guess on the
Like,
university.
oh, we did it. You're lazy, though. You should be wearing the Yukon shirt today so they could talk to you in the subway.
I know, but due to the delay of the championship, because they just made them.
We just talked about this the other day, but Roland, no matter what is hot, he has the T-shirt for a day or two, and then he never wears it again.
He went to school in Nevada. It couldn't be further away from UConn.
Right.
I guess there was a little white person riot on the grounds of the school.
Yeah.
What happened? Things were put back and straightened up.
Yes.
Little. They were pushing the cops away, saying, let it burn, let it burn.
They were burning some stuff. They knocked over some lampposts.
Shaking the lamppost
Yeah.
until the glass fell out and shattered all over the
But
place.
again, no one shot. No one really hurt that bad. Some arrests for disorderly, but it just never escalates into that frenzy of fucking unbridled violence.
Hey, I was right. It was Falcons and not Hawks.
Oh, okay.
We said Hawks.
Oh, right.
I thought they were Falcons. Thank you, Ralph. I don't need your call, but you're right. It was Falcons that were nesting in those really nice buildings just off Central Park on the east side.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
If you come to New York City, you go to Central Park, I don't know, East Side, not too far up, and you see all these losers setting up their telescopes and stuff just to watch the falcons in their nest.
Mm-hmm.
They're obsessed with them over there. Was this the riot last night?
Yes.
Oh, look at those stupid white kids. They're just throwing a dresser at a car.
Why are they fucking up that car?
Yeah, because it's there.
Whose car is it?
Oh, those kids. They're just incorrigible, aren't
just being
they?
Kids, yeah.
Just being kids. What are you going to do?
Let
them blow off some steam, I say.
Whose room is
harmless
this?
Fun.
Whose room did they rip apart?
They completely emptied some guy's room and are throwing his possessions around the street.
Probably at his own car.
At his car.
That guy must be a dick.
They must not like this guy.
Right. That's his mattress.
Oh.
When Syracuse won, a bunch of kids decided to climb up in the trees, take their shirts off, and light them on fire. Just swing around flaming T-shirts and try to...
For fun.
They were really trying to knock over the trees that were down on Marshall Street.
Really?
Yeah. Thought that would be fun.
And UConn had a great run, man. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
They were the underdog in most of those games.
Even
though they had great momentum. And there was an article in the paper yesterday. We were just talking about this with Morgan Spurlock. Shabazz has said on the record that he went to bed starving. Hungry. Just like we were talking about the other day.
I don't think he's got to worry really anymore.
No. I think he's going
to
do all right in the NBA.
Yeah.
He's an amazing player. Holy shit.
Is he eligible now to go, or does he have to stay at UConn?
That's it. He's done, I think.
Fourth year?
Yeah.
Once you hit the championship like that, that's...
UConn won when he was a freshman as well. And they weren't in the tournament in 2013. They got banned from it, I believe.
Oh. Do you think the UConn people are happy right now?
Oh, God.
Oh.
What position does he play?
Guard. He's damn good, man. Anyway.
Good for him. That's our basketball break. That's our college March Madness break.
Well,
it's April, though.
It's over.
I hear you.
Why is this video in a loop?
It's a gift.
I don't know. Is it? It's a Vine.
Keep going.
Is anyone really using Vine still anymore?
Is Vine really kind of taking a hit?
Yeah. No one really.
Because of Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram's a little easier and better to fucking...
I like Instagram videos better. Those Vine videos, you got to be extremely clever, which most of us are not.
Yeah, that's true.
So that 6 seconds is just not enough time to figure shit out.
Nah, I like the Vine.
But why wouldn't the Vine people go, all right, maybe we should just make it 10? 10 seconds is still nothing.
I think it's like Twitter saying, let's make it 200 characters. They made something, and they're sticking with it.
Who said on our program Twitter should not count your name in the 140 characters?
They don't.
I take my name out.
I think they don't.
What do you mean they don't?
You ever retweet somebody? There's time if you retweet with a comment, all of a sudden you realize you're minus 30 in the name.
Yeah.
But if you just retweet someone, it will actually retweet. I don't think they do count the name. They might count the other names.
They don't.
But I don't believe they count your name.
Huh.
When I retweet somebody that was tweeting me, like as a response, you always eliminate your name, because then your name pops up anyway when you tweet it. Why have your name in there twice?
Yeah, if you do that, it might count it. But I think if you just...
Yeah.
When you're just tweeting, your name doesn't count.
Mm-hmm. And then I've noticed this, too. I'll write a response, and then I'll knock off the tail end of whatever I'm responding to up until I get to, like, +2 or 3.
Right.
And then I'll just ... at the end of their thing where it cut off to let everyone know, here's what they started saying. If you really want to look into this, it lets people know that there's more.
Right.
If you want to go to their account and read what I'm responding to in its entirety. So there are ways around it.
That's a brilliant idea.
It's the best idea.
Let's say hi to Kevin in Jersey. Kevin.
What's up, Bo? What's up, Anthony?
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hi.
Speaking about these riots that go on, I attended West Virginia University, and Ant would say we had some good old white people fun. When we beat Virginia Tech, we started some couch fires, typical things like that. But I had a dead car that was on the side of the road. So I convinced an entire fraternity house that was across the street to trash my own car so that I didn't have to pay.
Wow, that's smart.
That's smart thinking.
Yeah.
Using the riot to your advantage.
$700 to throw it away and everything. So the next day, I just convinced a group of drunken white people to flip my car and light it on fire.
Brilliant.
Those kids.
Look at Clinton and Bush at the game.
Who's that with them?
Jerry Jones.
Oh, it was Jerry Jones.
Wow.
Wow.
They were having a good time.
Boys, gotta go to work. Have a nice day.
I like
right.
that story. Thank you, Kevin. We got a guy calling from Egypt.
Oh, yeah?
Are you really calling from Egypt?
Yes, sir.
Ali.
Hi, everyone.
Baba?
What? No. No.
Ali Baba. Yes.
Baba Kelly.
Wait, so you're really calling from Egypt?
Yes, Opie.
What are you doing there?
And you know about us?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of you guys.
Well, obviously you're an American over there, right?
No, Egyptian, born and raised.
Really? How come your English is so good?
Because I went to an English language school.
Oh.
And how did you find out about our show?
I watched the Bill Burr clip online of him going after that Philly crowd.
Oh, nice.
The Liars Tour.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
And I listened to the couple of the Louis C.K. episodes you had him on, and I liked you guys so much that I just kept listening on and on to Patrice episodes and like, the new episodes that you guys have on.
You listening to us through YouTube or something?
Yes.
This
Right.
guy's,
You don't
this
have to
guy's
get
the
into
bomb.
details. Very cool.
Oh, I mean.
So what do you got today, brother?
Well, sir, I was listening to a clip of you guys talking to some Canadian Muslim guy, and he was saying a bunch of bullshit. And I noticed that you guys have like a certain I don't want to say hatred, but like anger towards Arabs.
It's a hatred.
And I totally understand it. I 100% get what it's coming from, but it kind of annoys me sometimes.
Yeah, I bet. Well, that goes with any group of people that are stereotyped because of poor behavior. You know, and comes from somewhere.
And I've tried to tell Ann over the years, we have a lot of Muslims that listen to this show.
Oh, yeah.
We really do.
We're number one with the Muslims.
But we have a lot of Muslims that listen.
Do we? Well,
yes.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allah.
Yeah, we don't dislike Muslims, sir. Just the guys
Just the ones that decide to chop people's heads off.
Yeah, this guy's causing a problem.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know if someone was a Muslim, really. You know.
Yeah, I 100% understand you guys' opinion. I mean, your viewpoint on that, but sometimes Jimmy's like curses at Egyptians. Like we're giving them fucking.
No. What I'm cursing at,
that
dude,
we're giving them money.
Yeah, I'm using that as because that's the big example. I'm not cursing at Egyptians. Yeah. What I'm saying fuck Egypt, meaning as a place that we're sending money. I'm tired of the U.S. sending money to other countries. It's not just Egypt. It's other foreign aid that we give out instead of helping people here, and then they raise our taxes. And they still don't do stuff they're supposed to do here, and they're going to give $1 billion to Crimea. So I say fuck them too. I don't want to give our money.
And there's quite the hypocrisy going on because I believe the Mozilla guy that was had to resign from being CEO. Because he contributed to some anti-gay marriage group. Right. Yet Egypt still gets a shitload of money from us. And I believe just yesterday or the day before, 2 gay people were arrested in Egypt for being gay.
Oh, and by the way, they said that the OK Cupid guy also donated to an anti-gay candidate 10 years ago.
So, you know, it's not so much, you Muslims, the hatred and everything, but there are just archaic ideas and ideology with the Muslim religion that, you know, we're hypocrites over here for saying, oh, Muslims, they're great, they're just like us and everything, and not many are violent, and that's true, I gather, but the beliefs on gays and women and education is just it's ancient. Yes, if I may say, archaic again.
Yeah, it is archaic, and it truly is a shame that some just fucking asshole read what they want from the Quran and just do whatever the hell they want.
Yes.
And that's how they interpret it. So fucking that's not true. They're humans, just like you and me.
But that's where my annoyance comes. It's not Egypt per se, dude. It's just the fact that we're giving money away that we shouldn't be giving away.
We love taking care of people elsewhere. It's really strange.
Oh boy, do we ever!
And then when it's time to take care of our own people, then we find more ways to tax the people. It is pretty amazing, actually. It needs to be a little bit more balanced. How is day-to-day life in Egypt?
It's pretty normal. I go to college pretty much every single day.
Oh, yeah?
But, I mean, what we see on TV, it doesn't seem too normal at all.
With that
all the
battle going on.
order and stuff.
Do you go to college in a pyramid?
No, no. No, sir.
I would love to go to Egypt.
Do you walk like the Bengals said you do?
I walk like a Westerner.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to understand.
I would love to go to Egypt, but I guess I would have to dye my hair really dark, right?
Oh, boy. You're done.
Yeah, you kidding me?
then
you take your head off at the border.
Yeah.
and then get brown contacts.
Yeah.
These baby blues are fucking dead giveaway.
Absolutely.
Dead giveaway. Oh, yeah.
What else there, Allie?
That's pretty much what I want.
How old's your camel?
It's about 6 months old.
Aw.
I got it brand new.
It's adorable.
Have you ever seen?
One.
Have you ever seen the pyramids up close?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Are they cool?
We haven't seen the Statue of Liberty.
They're pretty cool, yeah.
I hear there's a lot of garbage though that they don't show.
Yeah.
That is true.
I hear there's garbage literally everywhere around the pyramids.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
He'll tell you.
That's true. Carl Pilkington showed it.
Ah.
What?
Carl Pilkington was here when he did that.
Carl Pilkington.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Who do you think the Sphinx was supposed to be?
It's probably some ancient legend or myth or something.
You think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
Not
it.
one of them crazy pharaohs you guys had? You should just get pharaohs again. Fuck this, like, president and the fucking Muslim Brotherhood and all that shit. Just get a pharaoh.
That would rule.
Do you want to
cool would
enslave
that
the
be?
Jews again?
No.
No? They did some pretty handy work for you guys. Those pyramids didn't build themselves, my friend.
Well, no, the pyramids were built by workers that got paid.
What?
Like,
I thought it was a bunch of Jews.
Well, you know, the story changes from country to country.
It certainly does.
evidence and archaeological digs found the workers' graves and their living quarters.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd they get, 10 an hour? Something like that? I don't know.
I feel like we should stay on the phone because he's from
I
Egypt.
like him because he's from Egypt.
If he was from Cleveland, he would have been gone a long time ago.
I know. Do you just write, like, in hieroglyphics? Do you text people in hieroglyphics? Do you only use emojis?
That would be like really annoying to converse that way.
It would be.
Yeah,
It's like,
would.
what does this mean? He's turning his head 90 degrees and his
Right.
arms are all bent. What does that mean?
All right, my friend.
What are you aspiring for? What do you want to do? What do you want to be?
A dentist. I'm in my
Dentist?
Yeah.
A dentist in Egypt. That's got to be
What's the difference between
amazing.
a sadist and a dentist?
Just get
Newer magazines.
Seinfeld joke.
Very good.
Whoa.
All the way from Egypt. He gets the Seinfeld joke all the way from fucking Egypt. God damn, that show is great. Do you know they pushed Arsenio a half hour forward so they could put Seinfeld back on at 11 o'clock on WPIX in New York?
Really?
They were like, due to popular demand, like people wanted another rerun of Seinfeld at 11 instead of Arsenio starting at 11 to 12.
I thought Arsenio was doing well.
Not in New York.
So when is he
People
on?
want their Seinfeld. So they took him from 11 to 12, and then at 12, Seinfeld was on at
Right,
12 and
gotcha,
12:30.
gotcha.
Now they pushed him to 11:30. Seinfeld's on at 11 to 11:30, and then when it's over at 12:30, there's another Seinfeld.
Ah.
So Arsenio's sandwiched between two Seinfelds.
Nice.
It's great.
All right.
Get him the fuck off.
All right, Allie.
Thanks, sir.
All right, Mr. Baba.
Yeah, you call back anytime.
Do you have to when you walk up to your front door? Do you just have to say "Open Sesame"?
No, I just snap my fingers and it's magical.
Oh, when you
Magic carpets too. You got to ask him about.
when you chop up your food, do you just go Hassan chop?
This is probably some racist bullshit.
No, it's one Bugs Bunny.
Yes.
Where did the flying rugs come from?
Yeah. Do you have a flying carpet? Those are cool.
From Iraq.
Oh, yeah, that is from Iraq. That's like a Baghdad thing right there. But we just mixed the whole thing up anyway. That's okay.
I went on a Greek cruise, and every stop they were trying to sell me a damn carpet.
Was it flying? Did it fly?
I wasn't sure. I think they were hinting it might fly.
You should sit on it, cross your legs, and go, what the fuck?
Right.
Supposed to buy this piece of shit?
Where do you put the gas?
Ain't got no gas in it.
It was under
Alibaba's outfit.
It was under the guise of checking out local culture, but they were just trying to get us to buy dumb carpets.
Of course they are.
I don't want a carpet. All right, Ali, we got to go now, bro.
All right, stay in touch.
Have you found any other fans there, by the way?
I don't think so.
Yeah, this is quite rare, I think.
I've got a lot of email from
Egyptian
Egypt.
fan.
No, stop, Jimmy.
I have.
No, you haven't.
I eat hot coal.
Yeah, are you a magician?
And I punch my chest and disappear in the crowd. Yes, my friend. All right, you Egyptian.
All right, brother.
Take it easy, man.
Thank you. Food's here. We got to go. Ali from Egypt.
The Egyptian dentist. There he goes.
To find out if this guy's really Egyptian, ask how big his cock is. They're huge in the Middle East.
Is that true?
Get that, Dan. Dan, how would you know this?
Yeah.
Well,
You mo.
Well,
I am a mo. I'm gay.
Oh, I am a mo.
I am a mo.
Sure, why not? Hey, listen, I look at the web. There's special websites just for Arabic men, and I'm telling you, they are fucking huge.
Why are they so angry?
Well, why don't you give us one? I don't know. Why don't you give us one of these websites?
Yeah.
Why take your word
Hold on,
for it?
let's Sam get to the computer quickly.
Right.
As if he doesn't already have it in his fucking search engine.
Okay, Jimmy. No, some of them are what they call tumblers. They're not actual websites. If you Google hot Arab cock or something.
Oh, God.
Hold on. What do you mean? If Sam punches an I into the search engine, that's what comes up?
Jesus.
This guy, the first one, it's way past his belly button.
Hold on, I have to say this. Sam, turn the monitor. I can't see.
Oh, sorry.
This is called Arab cock lovers.
It says 25 centimeters.
25 centimeters. How much is that?
I don't know what that metric system.
I'd never figured out that metric system.
I like measuring my cocks in English. Fucking, what is that?
Well, this guy...
Minutes? What?
That was nice and,
inches.
nice and thick.
Feet.
This guy isn't lying. This guy isn't lying.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right. We see what's going on here.
Jeez.
Okay, I proved my point.
Well, yeah,
Dan did
you
prove.
are a mo.
What the fuck? All right, see you guys.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Showing their peckers.
Dan in Troy, New York.
Oh, I love that trick. Go back. That's the way I would take the photo. You see, he's pinching the bottom and the angle to make the head look
You
massive.
got to get your hand as close to the base as possible.
Yeah, that's called making 5 look like 9.
All right.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
No,
All right.
exactly, Sam. Slow down on the scroll.
All right, now it's overkill. Look, can we...
Could we stop so I could eat my sausage?
Right, exactly. I have to sit on mine.
That's great. Arab cock lovers. Wonderful.
Let me say hi to Joe in Boston. Joe.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What do you know?
You guys remember when you used to do Faraway Phone Call Tuesday or whatever the fuck it was?
Oh, I love that
boy.
stuff.
Far away
I called
phone
you
call.
guys- I called you guys like 6, 7 years ago from Egypt.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably don't remember.
So
but
you might have
anyway,
remembered the same jokes.
No, yeah. So I was there. Well, I got there. I started dating this Muslim chick, and this was before all the shit hit the fan there. And that she was so fucking horny. She was like 30 years old, complete virgin, and kept trying to get me to get a hotel room with her so that we could fuck. And I just felt weird about it, mostly because her dad was in the Egyptian.
What are you, a
Special
mo?
Forces.
Oh.
Wait, mostly because
No.
why? Her dad was what?
In the Egyptian Special Forces, he was a general.
Oh, well, that would influence you a little bit.
So I decided not to go that route, but there was one day we were walking through like a public park, like a family-style park. It was like maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon, still broad daylight. We sit down on a bench, and she goes, "I want to do something," and I didn't know what she was talking about. She unzips my pants and starts blowing me in broad daylight on the bench.
Whoa,
There's,
that'll get you.
guys walking around, creepily, like looking through the bushes, and whenever I caught them looking, they'd like turn around like they didn't see anything. It was the weirdest fucking
Damn.
experience, but holy shit!
Can't you go to jail for that?
I would
Go
assume.
to jail for that here.
Yeah, I would assume.
I whip out my American passport. They look the other way.
Is that what you call it?
To jail.
Whipped out my old American passport and she started sucking it.
So, weirder things have happened in the Middle East. I mean, she and I were in a theater at one point watching a movie, and I had my hand down her pants, and a couple of cops walked in and, like, kind of caught us, but kind of didn't, and then she started yelling at them in Arabic, and then they walked away. It was really weird.
Oh, that's the same. My parents told the same story.
Yeah, exactly. So suffice to say, the Middle East is a little weird? Is that what you're getting at?
I mean, it's just the fact, I mean, it's kind of like everybody knows, like, as far as Muslims go, you're not supposed to have sex before marriage, and they have things like hymen replacement surgeries for women.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we heard
where,
that
like,
stuff over the years.
Fuck like crazy, and then before they get married, have a piece of fucking, I don't know, tinfoil or something. I don't know how they do it, but stuck up their pussy. I don't know how it works.
Place that hymen.
Right.
Yep. So
that trick never
weirder
works.
Shit. So, all right, punch it out, guys.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks, Joe. Joe from Boston.
Cute story.
We're going to eat.
You can mush words together. Dice doing that fucking commercial where he's the gerbil or the fucking hamster, whatever he is.
I haven't seen it.
You can mush two words together.
I haven't seen it either. So why don't we do that after the break? And also, I want to talk about Dice.
Oh, yeah?
He's getting a divorce.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Is he really?
Yeah,
but they're staying together. It's weird.
Yeah, we'll get into it next.
Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Hello?
I called you before. My name is the Egyptian Magician.
The Egyptian Magician?
Right. I called. They told me to call back in 10 minutes.
Hold on. Hi, can I help you? Hi, this is Carol, the night manager.
Yes, my name is Tarbash, the Egyptian Magician. I do magic act.
Okay. If you want to come in and audition?
What I do, I eat hot coal.
That's great.
I stab customer and I with saber. And I sick my cat on my performers and they maul them on stage.
Wow.
But in my country, that's considered entertainment.
That's considered magic.
Right.
Right.
And then I light people on fire, but it is, fake, and
It's fake.
Right. But that's what I do. The Egyptian Magician.
The Egyptian Magician.
Right. Then for encore, I punch my chest, and then it disappeared to the crowd.
You punch your chest, and it disappears in the crowd. That's it?
Yes, my friend.
Well, if you want to stop by, you would only be able to do 2 tricks.
Okay, that's good enough for me. I'm the best.
Okay, every Wednesday night.
Then I have small mountain cat.
The mountain cat.
That I terrorize people.
You terrorize people with the mountain cat. Okay, well, I don't know if you better not bring the mountain cat in for the first time.
Okay.
Okay. Come by 8:45, sign up, and see how you do.
Okay, and then maybe just for extra bonus, I choke some of you faculty staff.
Yeah, you choke the staff. Yeah, okay. Whatever.
Okay, then I come out with whip.
Yeah, you come out with the whip. Okay, we'll stop by and we'll see how the act goes.
Okay, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Better than you! What is it, 20 years ago? 20 years ago, they found Kurt's body.
Oh, is that it?
But I do believe he was gone before that for a few days. Better than you!
Who found the guy?
Was
it a worker?
Yeah,
it was a worker, right?
I think it was a worker.
Man, that must have been pretty nasty.
Scarlett Johansson has ugly toes.
What?
She has those like calluses on top of the toes from shoes. Scarlett Johansson.
Oh,
I'd worship them.
Better than you.
Girls that have to wear heels all the time, have the most fucked up feet.
Yeah, because the top gets those calluses on there,
and the
awful.
sides get that. They get that fucking bunion on the side by
they're
their
squishing
big
all their
toe.
shit into the front of the shoe.
Squishing everything in there. Their little toe is just this calloused skin tag with a nail on it. It's fucking gross.
Anyone else take a peek at Tim Sabian's tiny shoes yesterday?
Does he have tiny little midget shoes?
No, it's because he has these. They're really nice boots, but they come to a point, so you know his toes are getting all squished into the front of that. I even asked him, like, isn't that uncomfortable?
Jesus. Yeah, I'd rather be comfy. Yeah, girls that squeeze them in there all the time.
Like a nice natural open-toed shoe.
They smell good, though, right?
With big feet.
Go out with a fucking model for a while, and we'll look at her fucking toes. They're a disaster. They're shoving them in those fucking shoes that they got to walk on with the high heels, and they're a mess.
We got the Iron Sheik finally coming back to our show today.
Iron Sheik from Tiranaran, greatest city in world, Madison Square Garden, beat the Hulk Hogan, humble him for championship. I was champion. I'm just doing the whole fucking thing that he's going to do anyway. I put the camel clutch on him. I humble him. Fuck him in the ass. Oh, I just pissed my pants.
Last time he was here, he walked off.
He did.
Said he would never return.
Yes.
So it's the return of the Iron Sheik a little later this morning. He's got a movie out. The Sheik movie?
What?
Yeah, they're doing a documentary, or they did a documentary
on the Sheik.
Yes.
He was a legitimate wrestler back in the day, a Greco-Roman style wrestle.
He's 72 now. Seems like he's older than 72. And they're calling him a sensation on Twitter.
Oh, yeah?
But he doesn't tweet.
He doesn't tweet.
What are you talking about? He
I know.
I
know damn well it's that guy that fucking his handler.
Of course it is.
It's a different handler now.
Oh, what's look? Paul Stanley's on Fox and Friends.
Oh, they're talking about the kiss and tell.
Oh, boy.
Do tell.
Well, it's a kiss and tell, people.
Tissue paper on a roll because they're really just touting a whole lot of bragging rights. And George Orwell said that the autobiography is the most outrageous form of fiction. So the only reason I wrote it is because I thought it could inspire other people. I was born with a birth defect. I don't have a right ear, didn't have one.
What?
I'm deaf on that side. I came from a rather dysfunctional family. And I think that the more
Did you know that?
connect ourselves with the public, the more they realize that we're not that different. So maybe
wait, he doesn't have there's nothing there?
A tiny piece or something. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Steve.
I was going to say that,
show
that's
it.
what
Now all I want to do is say
show
it.
it.
Sex and drugs and rock and roll, it's all in there, as you would expect.
Ew.
But just the fact that you're such a big star and you have struggled like so many of the rest of us, that gives people, that inspiration you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's important for people to realize.
Hey, guys, we're having our Paul Stanley interview after all.
What? Is he not doing anything on the platform?
What?
How come he won't come over and see Jimmy? He's right across the street.
I don't know if he's doing anything here, but he said no to me anyway.
Ace Frehley was on Trunk's show last night. Eddie Trunk. We should get Ace Frehley in to talk.
All of this stuff?
I think I know. I think it's my gay joke at the thing might piss him off.
Whatever. Maybe that he didn't hear that you wanted to be here.
Enough is left out.
What about
now I'm just all about Paul Stanley's missing ear.
Arguments
Google
of band
picture of
members
this guy.
back and forth. I mean, those are things
Him
that
and
kids have
fucking
to learn
Marvin
as they
Nash.
go through life. What's your message to them?
Marvin Nash.
You have to be.
All right, they're doing a very boring interview with Paul Stanley.
Have a birth defect. Mr. White cut off my ear.
Wait, is that him bald?
There's got to be pictures of him.
Probably a Photoshop.
Oh, all right. Well.
Yeah, the ear is jumping.
Yeah, he likes to turn to the left a little bit, huh? Uh-oh.
Oh, is that his ear?
Okay.
He might have had some surgery to it. Can you make it bigger?
Fake ear.
Is that fake ear?
Yeah.
Make it bigger.
Come on, make it bigger.
Let's see how they're making.
Blow that up. What is that?
So maybe he had some surgery done. He might have had.
What's that thing hanging? Is that an earring?
Probably an earring, yeah.
Looks like an earring.
It's hard. It's a little blurry.
Looks like a little Spock ear, but I wonder if he's
It is
had
a
some
little
surgery
Spock
done
ear.
to it.
Well, they figured out how to make an ear.
Maybe they made it out of his
ear on
foreskin.
You think it's from his ass?
Tugs his lobe, his ear gets bigger. That old gag.
Some ass fat?
Some ass fat, you think, maybe?
They get a lot of that from the ass, right?
I don't know. Could it just be like another material?
Wow.
No, it's probably your own.
Born without a right ear.
I had heard that, but I don't think I've seen like little.
What is he, a thalidomide baby? What happened? That's wild.
Whatever. Fuck those guys. Can't come in. Really?
Yeah?
They all came in except for Paul. I'm hurt that he won't. I'd love to talk to Paul Stanley.
How we doing, people?
Do you feel bad if you hurt his feelings?
You just
no, but I'd love to explain to him.
So he was being literal when he used to yell, "I can't hear you, people." I thought it was always, you know, it'd be a little louder, but
Jim Norton just supports.
And he does.
And this guy can't come in and talk to you.
He does.
I understand why he wouldn't talk to the rest of us.
Yeah,
but you have shown nothing but support for that band over the years. Yuck.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Damn.
Yeah, they have a little disappointing.
No shit, right?
It is what it is.
Oh, Jimmy. You know what, though? You and Ozzy can laugh the whole way to the next show or whatever you do with Ozzy about fucking Paul Stanley and Gene.
We're sitting there just eating.
Eating, drinking, fucking, sucking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw such a cool picture of fucking Ozzy. It was from the early 70s. Just looked like a cool dude.
Is that where he's wearing the tan jacket? I have that picture.
Think it is.
I have that picture in my house framed.
It looks like it could have been taken like today.
I think that's 73. Yeah.
Yeah. It was that, and then I heard "Mama, I'm Coming Home" the other day. It's fucking just a cool song.
That's right.
It's a great
It's
song.
a good goddamn song.
Classic Rewind, right?
Yeah. I like
that. Classic Rewind's a great channel.
Yeah. So I was digging on the Ozzy.
And that Christine Stone has a hell of a radio voice.
Oh?
You've heard Christine Stone.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to the jocks. Just shut up and play the music.
Well, she's not saying much, but she sounds great. Not saying much. I don't know. In other music news, one of the members of the first supergroup Asia has a birthday today.
Oh, really?
Steve Howe. Of Yes fame is 67.
67.
I bring this point up because he looks like he's 100, and I cannot believe he's only
Well,
67.
we're never going to get him on the show if you keep that up.
Is he the fat one from the music
Hell
video?
no.
Oh, Jesus.
The big fat one?
No, go Google image Steve Howe.
Big fat one. She's a great big fat person.
He's large. He was a large front man.
Oh, my God.
That's 60,
Wow.
That's 67?
Oh, that is a terrible 67.
That looks like
a
he's in
corpse.
makeup.
Maybe they got when was he born? Maybe we got it wrong today.
Steve Howe was always a weird-looking guy, though.
Right.
But now he's got the...
I don't know.
Wow. Now he's got...
I swear to you, I
Holy shit.
I would bet he was 80 in that picture.
His skull is showing.
Right.
And, like, he's still going with the long hair. You can't really do that.
And his skin is paper thin.
Wafer thin. Yeah, it is, like rolling paper.
Yeah. Wow. Is he really 67? Did we mess this up? There's no way he's only 67.
It says that,
Oh
well,
my
Wikipedia
God.
says he's 67.
You know what? You live in the rock and roll lifestyle. It's going to take its toll on you.
Yep.
That's what I think.
Especially if you're in the world's first supergroup.
Exactly. Think of the pressure. Steve Howe.
Want to do more birthdays? Birthdays are fun.
Who else is having a birthday today? Who else is celebrating?
Biz Markie.
Biz Markie. Yo, baby, you.
That's a song.
You got what I need. I met Biz Markie in an airport in Canada.
Did you really?
And he was just fucking fuming and bitching about. He did a show the night before, and the manager, agent, whatever it was, took all the money and just left the venue. He's like, "You took my money." Him and motherfucking Too Short was sleeping in the airport. They were sleeping in the airport because they couldn't get a hotel or nothing. The manager took his fucking money.
What is this?
No.
What is this?
I
Is this
swear.
Everyone Loves Raymond? Where'd you get this one from?
No, it's probably Martin.
I love the fact that you guys are all fucking gun shy about it.
Which sitcom is this from?
That was an authentic story of me and the other guys from Rotgut.
Right.
We were playing in Toronto.
Oh, this is many years ago.
Yeah.
This was when Biz Markie still had a little heat.
Yeah. And the fucking guy took all the money.
Right.
Yep.
I met him in an airport in Detroit.
Yeah.
I was with Dice. Yeah. How old is he?
50.
Wow.
The Biz Markie is 50.
Oh, baby, you
got what I
But his weird voice and his kind of clumsy style is just great.
It wasn't great. He had one song. That's the problem.
No, Vapors. He had a bunch of good stuff. This was one major one.
What was the second biggest hit by Biz Markie?
I'm gonna guess the Vapors.
You say it's just a friend.
got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. So I took Robert's word for it at
He's got that giant tongue in his mouth. He can't fucking even keep it in there.
See, this was when rap was just nice. Look how nice this is.
It is nice.
There's no problems here.
They're just talking about innocent things.
It's no 2 Chains where he's on a boat or something.
Oh, yeah. Nobody Beats the Biz was a big song for him, too.
Oh, yeah.
Vapors. I remember when they were...
Yeah, I don't know.
Picking boogers was big.
She's wearing a one-piece bathing suit.
Hand in hand with a girl in a one-piece by the lake. Look at these harmless rappers.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
They're just harmless. This beeper was by the phone.
Good, clean fun, right?
Guy with the fade. Oh, boy.
All right.
Oh.
Don't even give me that. You bust this.
Don't even give me that.
Make the music with your mouth, Biz. You remember that?
No, I want to hear some more of this stuff. I don't know the Biz Markie.
Motherfucker, too short.
It's a fly jacket.
He's wearing a George Washington wig.
I think he's supposed to be like Beethoven or Mozart or one of those guys.
Went to George Washington.
George Washington
I don't know if he played piano.
renowned for his piano work.
Yeah. Fair point.
His teeth. He'd play his teeth.
We got the TJ in New York. TJ.
Morning, gentlemen.
Hey.
Just wanted to say Biz Markie was not a one-hit wonder. He had at least 2 other fantastic songs that I knew. One was Pickin' Boogers.
Yeah.
Oh.
A classic. And then he
My
did
theme song.
Oh, Jesus.
He did a rendition of Benny and the Jets with the Beastie Boys. That's probably the best cover of that song ever.
I kind of remember that one as well. Okay,
I don't.
Let's do Pickin' Boogers, though.
Punching out.
And I guarantee
Thank you.
a lot of people have never heard this.
And of course,
No, it wasn't as big as that
it's
one.
only that song that people
And he was
really
a big
know.
hit on Yo Gabba Gabba. I have to say that for the parents out there. This is Pickin' Boogers.
Yeah. The old scratching.
And the orchestra drop. That.
This was a big
Now, this bitch I'm disgusting and like very gross, but it's sure to have
Not like the others.
This wasn't a big
No, but it was bigger than you think it was.
Really?
Yes.
You remember this one?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Jim knows about Biz Markie.
Make the music with your mouth, Biz, I remember.
Is this
Vapors, all
parents
these
just
songs.
don't understand?
Sounds like it.
I don't know which one was first. I think they all kind of sounded like this.
Don't try to front like it's so gloomy and gray, cause we all pick out boogers sometime every day.
Was it still stealing when people sampled in the 80s, or since it was the 80s, it wasn't stealing?
Oh, it was stealing. It was even more so stealing than it is now.
Because they weren't paying anybody.
People didn't fucking like it. No.
Yeah.
Hey, that's that song.
Sounds like White Line.
Yeah. It does.
All right, enough of the Pickin'
Holy
Boogers.
shit.
And then give us some Benny and the Jets, and we'll move the fuck on. Benny and the Jets.
I never liked that song
Never
either
heard
by
that.
What?
Elton. I don't like
Yeah, I don't
Elton.
like that.
You didn't like that one?
It's not one of my favorite
I like
Elton
him, but
songs.
it's not that song.
Ding.
Beastie Boys featuring Biz Markie.
Yeah. Oh, wow. He's a little off.
A little pitchy.
A little pitchy. Oh, wow. It's as if Roland was singing. Is he just really high? He doesn't know the words. No, he doesn't. Wow.
What a mess.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he make it? It's amazing.
Right? Dan. Yeah. be all over that. Sister.
You would?
That's sister.
What is he doing?
I don't think he knows all the words.
He doesn't know. He knows this part. That's about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't believe I never heard this.
Damn.
You got the music down.
That's
You got the music down.
That's it.
I kind of like it though. I love how he's just making up noises. It's not even words.
It sounds like he's drunk. It sounds like drunken karaoke.
Happy birthday, Biz Markie. Wherever you are.
Good mug, probably stuck in an airport. Oh.
He gets excited this part because he knows this part.
Wow, they love him.
This is just like a time of your life that we used to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which one?
No, the two. The two slow kids
with Down syndrome.
Right.
Where they would play.
You would swear this is from the same day.
Right.
We haven't played that in a while. Maybe we play that at the break.
That is a good one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. He's losing his mind. All right.
Very good. Breaking news, by the way. E-Rock has arrived at the Cronut place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, at Dominic Ansell's place.
But it's not E-Rock. He's being topical and timely. You know what that means.
Saying Hawk.
The Hawk is on the scene.
The Hawk has landed, it should have been.
Yeah.
Has the Hawk come out of retirement?
He will be soon.
Oh, what are we talking about here, E-Rock?
Well, there's a certain fucking stunt boy from a horrible radio show that's trying to do live bits over the phone. He just finished one. He's calling back, I think, in about 10 minutes.
What radio show?
The Opie and Anthony show.
Is it Todd?
Yeah, Meatballs is being a dick.
Meatballs?
Everybody online here, so.
Oh, what? He's trying to get a little bit going?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's running up and down like, I walk past here every day. What are you people doing? Get a job. Get a life. So as soon as he goes back on the phone there, I'm just going to start fucking ruining Todd's broadcast.
All right, E-Rock.
That's what you get for going live, asshole.
So what's the word down there? Big line?
Well, some of the media already left. Like, they packed up their vans and left. I guess they were just doing B-roll footage.
Yeah.
But all the reporters are in the bakery right now.
Oh.
Like, there's no cameras on the street. They're all
Very
inside.
important.
Why'd he let them all in? Oh, I guess to show that he's okay.
Yeah, he's got to show, look at my place. It's clean.
Yeah.
But he does have a huge line of people waiting outside for the Cronuts.
Enough with people waiting for Cronuts.
Exactly.
Why?
Pretty amazing, actually.
Get it.
Yeah.
But they're handing out these little lemon cakes and hot chocolate. Roland would be in heaven.
Oh, are they?
To what, the people on the line?
Yep.
Oh, okay, I guess loyalty for anyone that came back today.
Ah, yeah, look
Can't
at
believe
that.
we're so obsessed over a guy that makes fucking pastry.
With a dumb mouse in there.
TMZ,
Scared.
Huh?
TMZ, Inside Edition, Access Hollywood. They're all
Can
down
you
here.
believe the amount of attention?
This is going to make him even bigger, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Maybe he planted it himself.
In the end, this really works out in his favor.
Get some
Oh,
heat.
yeah, every 25711 in New York City, and a couple of black vans that don't have labels on them, all sitting here with their satellite antennas up. So they're all inside, getting whatever footage they need, I guess, to go live at the top of the hour.
Why aren't you inside, Scoop?
They wouldn't let me in.
Oh.
But you're part of the media.
You're Hawk.
Yeah. Show your credentials.
Don't you think I'm trying to figure out how to get into the bakery to ruin a live shot in the bakery?
Yeah, it's true.
Wow, E-Rock's in. I love this.
Oh, yeah.
Are you tweeting pictures?
I can in a few minutes. I was just scoping out the area, seeing what was going on there. A lot of foreign press here, too. A lot of Asian media.
Press.
Tweet stuff at O&A show.
Right, of course.
Yeah. So I'm just watching a fat boy smoke a cigarette, trying to breathe.
Get away from the mirror.
Oh.
Sorry, Eric.
Eric's ready to do something nice for us today.
Amazing.
So,
how many more minutes you think?
What time is it here? They still got probably another 4 minutes before they go live for anything down here. So I'll call back as soon as I see something's going on.
Okay. That sounds good.
All righty.
Bye.
Thank you.
E-Rock knows how to work these.
Oh,
these
boy,
things.
does he. I'm so glad he's out of retirement. E-Rock at the Cronut guy's place,
I'm gonna
which
try
is reopening today.
I'm going to try a little coffee cake from Dunkin'
How
Donuts.
dare you, sir?
I know.
There's only one coffee cake we eat on the Opie and Anthony show.
Antonyms. But I really want to see how this Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Hold on, I gotta tell you that I gotta tell the people. Hold on.
Yeah.
That we were gonna do this off mic, and I said to you, "How dare you?" You know the listeners love when we eat food.
I
on
know
the air.
they love it.
So here we go. You're
Here I
trying
go.
the Dunkin' Donuts coffee cake.
As opposed to the Entenmann's,
Yeah.
it's sweeter.
Okay. Buttery. I don't like
It's
that
not
buttery
as
crap.
buttery.
Okay.
It's a lot of sugar on top and cinnamon.
Yeah, that's to
More
hide the
so.
fact they don't know how to make the crumbs properly.
It doesn't taste like a crumb cake,
Right.
but it is very good.
Okay.
Fuck, that's
I don't know what it tastes like. Some kind of sugary cinnamon cake.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
But it's not coffee
Fucking good.
cake. They're cheating.
You could call it a coffee cake. It's close enough. It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
It's very sweet, though, the
Wow,
top.
that's good.
Very sweet.
I don't want to put it. Take it.
Get it away.
Someone put it outside. I'll eat it.
Yeah, huh? All right. We'll get somebody to take it out of here.
I'll just look at
Temptation.
I'll
The
just
temptation of the coffee cake.
look. I'll look. I'm still fucking molding this shit back together. I'll just keep looking.
I was doing like 2-foot step-ups with weights in my hands yesterday.
Ouch.
My knees were fucking buckling. Oh, just do those until you sweat like a pig.
Sure.
It's fantastic.
And then do it again.
And then keep doing it. And then get done with those. And then it was, I forgot what I was doing. Oh, some deadlifts.
Ouch.
And then burpees. I hate burpees.
I hate the burpees too.
What's a burpee officially? I don't know.
It's like
know
it's like
burpees,
a
I think.
squat thrust with a push-up in it.
Squat,
I'll show you.
thrust.
You like,
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you
yeah,
kick
yeah,
your
yeah.
back legs out. You're on your hands and your back feet like your push-up position. You go
Right.
down to your chest, back up, and then kick your legs back in under you, and then jump up.
Do you do a jumping jack at the end? That's what they have me do.
I jump up. I don't do anything with
okay.
my arms, but and then you just keep going and going until you fucking fall down.
I can't do those because I have tendinosis in my shoulder,
I have tendinosis.
which is worse than tendinitis.
Is it?
Oh, boy, is it. But we're getting it back together.
Yeah,
Slowly getting this
you
shit
gotta
piled
get
back
that shit
together.
I just
I have to
take
go a
the
little
pain.
slower than you guys because I'm in the rehab phase still.
The worst is squat jumps.
Right.
I fucking hate squat
What is this?
jumps.
What-
It's where
what
you
is-
squat and you
Oh.
just jump up in the
Just
air.
launch yourself.
Come back down into a squat. The first couple are okay, but then you hit like 6 or 7 or whatever, and you're like, your fucking legs want to fall off.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
That sounds like I was doing the lunging in place where you just as
I do
far
those.
apart as you can and low.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
My legs and hips are in good shape, so I can work
good.
that.
No
pretty hard.
tendinosis.
No tendinosis.
Tendinosis.
And then he has to watch out for the back because I have herniated discs.
Oh my God.
A mess. Old injuries.
Yeah.
Probably from caddying.
Caddy.
I don't think it's healthy to carry, I would say, 70 to 80 pounds worth of bags day after day when your body's still growing itself.
Oh, damn.
I don't think that's too smart.
Yeah.
What do we do? Because E-Rock could call any second.
You sure can.
But we could also take a break. How do we do this?
Well, let's see what time it is.
It's a timing issue, right?
But we
should wait till 8:02. If he's going to get a shot, I'm guessing it's going to be soon. We might
right when they open, you think they do that?
Yeah, I mean, if he's going to do it, this is probably when they're going to go live.
Right.
We don't want to miss that little sweetie calling in with his big moment.
I know, and he's out of retirement, man. I guarantee Rock's going to do a fine job with this in a few minutes.
Oscar Pistorius is taking the stand. Did you hear the footage of him yesterday crying?
Yep.
Apologizing
And
to the
thinks he
girl's
might
family?
just get off.
You know what? There's a weird thing going on here where I'm not as sure as I was with the Zimmerman or the Casey Anthony trial.
Right.
But this one, I have this weird little inkling that there is enough doubt being cast that he might just get off. It's a judge, so it's no nonsense. Just the judge, no jury making a decision. You know, so she'll just look at the facts of the case, and if it does show that there is some reasonable doubt, a lot of this stuff the prosecution brought in with arguments and things like that, the judge could just cast off as being, you know, that's not really relevant to the actual situation, the killing. And I don't know. I'm just saying. She was fucking smoking
She
hot.
was Reva Steenkamp, I think it was.
Shit,
wow.
was she hot.
Yeah.
He was a jealous guy. There was one story where they were at a party and he was texting her, like, you weren't even talking to me, you were talking to this other guy. And I'm like, even on that level, like, you get that kind of jealousy and that no legs thing, that must fuck them up. Every time she talks to, like, a male model.
You think?
Yeah, man, I don't care who you are. When you see a chick that hot talking to another guy who's as good looking as she is, it's
but
fucking
that happens
terrible.
a lot in life, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to kill the girl.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
I think he purposely shot into that door knowing she was in there.
I think so, too.
Maybe he didn't want to kill her.
He might have been going for a little scare
trying
thing.
to scare her a little, like you fucking bam, 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 through the door.
He
and
might
then,
not have known she was squatting like she was.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he absolutely knew she was in there.
Oh, yeah, but of course he
If
did.
he gets off, whatever. What are you going to do?
I don't know, man. I don't
Happens
think
all
he's
the
going
time.
to. I don't know. I think he's going to jail for a long time.
That's hilarious. Is that the father looking at his daughter and this guy?
What's
at
that?
The prom or something?
That kid might have a reason to be concerned. He's such a gun. He's cute. Every man can probably.
I'm going to be waiting for you when you get home, right?
This is the laughing show.
It's fantastic.
That's why you got to pick girls that don't have fathers. Good. They got the issues and no shenanigans.
No cock blockaroo.
Right.
Good Morning America, they just laugh the entire time at
They
nonsense.
certainly do.
It's really strange.
They love a good laugh.
Where's the E-Rock?
Where's the E-Rock?
Tweeting some photos if you guys want.
Ooh, he's tweeting photos.
Hey, let's see what the scene is
show.
down there. Let's paint a picture for the people.
Let me see what he's tweeted so far.
Sam?
Please, Sam. Please.
Sam is eagerly punching up the...
and the dice thing is simple. People are like, could you talk about Dice before I go to work? Well, Dice is getting a divorce, but he's not leaving his woman because he feels like there was too much pressure being married or something.
So he doesn't like the whole marriage part of it, but he likes being with her.
But he likes his chick. So they figure it'll be a lot less pressure if they're not married or something like that.
Yeah.
That's such a Dice thing to do.
It is
Well,
a
Eleanor
Dice
hangs
thing.
out, and Eleanor is his ex.
Right.
And she's in the house all the time because
Yeah.
she's close with his boys. I'm like, how did he fucking pull this off?
Yeah.
I don't know. A little strange.
He's Dice. It's
I
amazing.
don't know how he pulls it off.
Yeah.
E-Rock's got some good pictures from the Cronut place. There is a huge line down there.
There is.
And a lot of media.
Media's down there. We should try to... Oh, we have PIX on up top, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw the PIX van there.
Yeah.
Would they actually go live to the...
Oh,
Cronut
God, yeah,
thing?
of course
It's
they would. It's a big
crazy.
news story.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just feeding it. Yeah.
Yep.
What was that?
Channel 2. Sheba. Well, they could be feeding them there, and then, they edit it once they get the feed gets...
Usually if they're not live, they don't put the antenna up. They just edit it in the truck. Because why go to the cost?
Oh, yeah? Is it reasonable?
It's not. It's actually fairly expensive.
Oh. See, I thought it was reasonable.
No, that's a problem.
Where's that from?
Shut up.
Shut up.
It's from Shut Up.
I think this is hilarious.
Oh, that dumb little car?
I think this is hilarious, and this should be done in every city.
That's what they're doing?
Yeah, the smart cars. They're doing something called smart car tipping in San Francisco.
Those
I think
crazy
it's
San Francisco
hilarious.
people.
They're actually tipping the smart cars all the way over onto
Yeah.
their windshields.
Onto their windshields, and then I saw another one on its back.
Really?
Like on the tail end, so it was pointing straight up in the air.
How many guys would that take?
I bet you could do it with 2 strong guys.
That's it?
Yeah.
Really?
2 real men. Not like us. 2 real men could do it.
11 of us.
Yeah. They're just tipping them over.
It's pretty funny.
I bet that wrecks the paint.
Are these all pictures from San Francisco?
Most of them are, I believe.
Oh, this is going to take
Dicks
off.
people are.
This is going
Right?
to take off, though. This one is going to be big for a while.
Boy, when you see those
It's
dumb
their version
things
of cow tipping.
out there on the highway,
Yeah.
and they're driving next to you, and I'm like, oh my God, I would never.
So smart in the city, though. Like when you see, whenever you see one of those in a 2-foot parking space, you're like, that's a fucking brilliant idea.
Yeah.
They just look scary as all hell, though, man.
To be in, I mean, you get slammed in one of those, you're done.
These pictures are funny. Look at that one.
Yeah, it's
standing straight
like
up.
a rocket ship.
That rules. No, there's no video yet, though. I mean, the guys could cover up. I got to see a video of one of these things being tipped.
Doing it.
See if
Yeah,
there's
why wouldn't
someone
you?
had to post one video of this.
Why wouldn't you have a video?
That's a viral video waiting to happen. A group of ruffians went on a spree and upended 3 of the tiny cars between Sunday and Monday.
This is them putting one back.
Putting one back. It was on its side.
Right. Now, one was found turned on its side, another balancing on its headlights, and a third resting on its hood.
Oh, jeez, they got a bunch of people over here.
How many is that?
You never want to see your car being tipped like that?
No. They're throwing things at it. What the fuck? Just pushed it over on its side, on the sidewalk.
That's such bad news to arrive to.
Yeah, you don't want to see that when you come to your parking
Would you be
spot.
humiliated if you went back to your smart car and it was up on its side like that?
Oh, man.
Just ready to go home.
Yeah.
And your car is on its side. Because you want a stupid little smart car.
You had coffee in it.
This article says
Your driver's window.
This article says the vandals are still at large.
Oh.
Not only are the vandals still... This might be right. The vandals still at large. This is going to now go viral across the country.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sick vandalism.
Come on. Why is it taking so long to put them on...
Hello.
I can't pick them up yet.
It's not on.
Boy, and they hung up on
Who
him.
was it?
Who hung up on him?
That means
I
this-
did.
Why?
He said he didn't have an update. He was calling to see if anybody's going live, and I told him no. He said he doesn't see anybody going live right now.
Or are people going into the stores? Is he talking to people?
Well, he just came out, Dominique, and thanked everybody for blah, 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 whatever. But he said that none of them were doing, live segments. So he's going to call back when he's got something.
All right, so why don't we take a break
Yeah,
here
we'll do
then?
that.
Do you want that Time of Your Life song?
Yeah.
Oh, it's cute.
Yes, let's play this as we go to break. Don't forget, the Iron Sheik coming back to our show for the first time in a couple of years after walking off.
And by the way, this is, I don't know if everybody knows, this is 2 lovely children. And I guess, well, they were young adults, I
Wasn't
guess.
this an exclusive to our show back in the day?
I think so. Somebody,
I believe it was someone that was working like the karaoke machine at one of those...
at like Great Adventure where they make
of
a
those
records
parks.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they passed this on to us, God,
Yeah.
14 years ago or something like that.
This guy and girl with Down syndrome went in there and they sang Time of Your Life from Dirty Dancing.
I do feel like this was one of our exclusives that went
exclusive.
all over the place. Check it out.
I had the time of my life. Now I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
'Cause I've had the time of my life, and I always thought of you.
I've been waiting for so long, now I finally found this one to stay by me.
Yeah, we're writing on the wall, and you felt the magic of fantasy.
Now we touch it in our eyes, and the way we could decide secretly.
Shall we take each other's hand, cause we really understand fantasy.
Just remember us.
You're
gave a little kudos.
I think we got to go right to E-Rock, though.
Oh.
I hear Lemmy wrote this song. Is it true?
Yeah. No, he might have co-written it with Ozzy. They co-wrote a lot of stuff together.
I'm coming home.
So funny, two animals writing such a nice song.
I Ain't No Nice Guy. It's a great Ozzy Lemmy collaboration. Yeah, they did really nice work together.
We got E-Rock live from the Cronut Guy's place. What's up, E-Rock?
Well, this has been less than exciting because there's nothing been live, and he keeps coming out and walking down the block thanking everybody for coming back to his bakery.
It's going to be a quick thing that
there's no live footage of anything.
They're just going to roll tape.
So why don't we did you try to talk to Dominic?
He pointed at me as he walked down the line, so I think I'm thinking he knows who I am and why I'm here.
Are you pointing at you?
Are you
He stopped and pointed at me right here. He just looked at me, and then he kept walking. I was like, all right, he knows.
Are you in line?
I'm about
Or is it online?
6 people from the door.
Ooh.
I kind of cut most of these people. But, there's nothing going live here, and that's disappointing.
Yeah.
What about inside? Are they live inside still?
No. There's a lot of camera guys, either they're just holding the camera facing the street.
This is all B-roll. Here's what they're going to do. They're going to talk to the guy. They're going to get some info that the anchor is going to do a quick thing. It's like, and the Cronut play, and they'll just play some of the B-roll.
Yeah.
And like the anchor will just say what the person, the reporter, got the info. It's going to be a nothing story.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Ant's right.
Yeah.
I mean, if nothing's happening, that's not to say we can't make something happen.
Exactly.
Oh.
We could make something happen. I just don't think, if everything's going to be pre-recorded, it'll make it anywhere.
We should have went to the pet store and gotten like 100 mice. You shove them in your pockets, you walk in, and then just let them all out. Holy shit. How fucked would that be? Wow, that would have been a good one.
Do it.
I wonder what it is. What do you get for that? You get some kind of a health department
I'm sure.
violation, or you get arrested, you get a ticket? What do you get for dumping a bunch of like white mice, like pet shop mice?
Right on the counter.
Pet shop mice.
As you're paying for your Cronut.
Right.
Right
You
on the
just
counter.
Dump the mice all over.
Oh yeah, but you'd have to, I guarantee you'd get arrested.
Yeah.
And you would get sued for any business you'd have a major problem.
It would be a big one. That's for somebody to do like that doesn't have anything to lose, really.
Right.
You just do it. It's kind of a goof. It's a goof.
So have E-Rock do it.
Yeah, E-Rock. Well, no, there's the E-Rock fortune.
Yeah, whenever a mouse runs in the room, E-Rock jumps up on a chair anyway.
They're afraid of mice.
Yeah, an elephant joke.
I didn't know you're still on the line.
Oh, E-Rock.
Awkward. All right.
Well, I'll call back if I see anybody setting up.
All right. And
Cool.
if you could think of something to do down there, like Sam said, let's make something happen.
Talk to the guy.
Let's figure something out here today.
Even if it's just starting to shout things to get the audience,
Boy, get the crowd
people
going.
online.
Right.
Like, what if you just started yelling, like,
Fuck the mice.
What does a piggy have to do to get some breakfast around here?
Shit.
Shit like
I bet
that.
the Cronut crowd isn't very fun and not very into chanting and stuff.
No.
I bet they're hoity and toity.
Yeah, why don't you see if you can start, like, an anti-rodent chant?
Oh, boy.
That could be a lot of fun.
I bet they'd get into that.
That'd be amazing.
Mice suck. Mice suck.
Right.
Yeah, how about, like, rats go home?
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah, fuck the mouses.
Right. Mice shouldn't have the right to vote. Something like that. Mice are violent.
I'm surprised.
I might, if I can get some Cronuts, if they do a live shot, I might try to just
Let me on the phone now.
mush them all in my face right in front of the reporter, start screaming at her.
Right. Or do the old stamp on the Cronut thing. Because those things are very valuable.
Oh, people love them.
Yeah,
I wonder if Reverend Al is crawling around in the Cronut shop today. that rat.
With his fucking suitcase, his briefcase.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to film fucking mice rolling around that place.
Electronical briefcase.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
All right, you call us back if you figure something out, all right?
All right, we'll do.
All right. Eric live from the Cronut place.
I like that he signs off with "will do."
What is it, West Village?
Will do. A-OK. I don't know where that place is.
Sort of the West Village-ish?
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's on Spring Street.
Yeah.
I don't make it downtown much.
Hey, Sam, your boy got booed at the Knicks game.
Yeah, I don't know what everybody's problem is.
They just hate him.
No, I think I know why this is, right?
Why?
Because he was trying for some phony fucking thing, right?
Oh, I got the tweets too.
Yeah.
Supposedly, they wanted the crowd to like cheer, make him believe that he hit a shot or something.
Full court, over the head shot.
He's trying to rip off my amazing basketball trick shot.
And he, like, when he throws it, everyone's supposed to go, ah, like he made the shot.
Why?
Because I guess they were going to use it in something.
Is it for a movie?
It's for America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
So why would they fake that?
And then they would
he can't really do it.
He can't hit a fucking full court over his head. So then they were going to do that and then show the ball, I guess, going thunk through the fucking net.
And then
the crowd's
cheers.
going, ah. But the crowd wouldn't just stop booing.
Good.
He'd throw the ball and they go like, boo!
Good for them.
Yeah.
Can you move the paper so I can see the video? This is off Gawker today.
They're not yelling boo. They're yelling. No. Spoon.
Spoon.
Yeah.
Keeps coming back there today.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but it's good-natured. It comes from a good place. We learned that from Nick Cannon.
Yeah, good place.
That's right.
Hold on.
Are not laughing, and police say the pranks will be investigated as acts of felony
Who's not
vandalism.
laughing? Everyone's laughing.
Daily News looks at Derek Jeter's home opener.
That's the smart cars being tipped over.
Cheetah!
Is that Nick Cannon?
Yeah. They're just booing.
Wow.
They want no part of this.
Just explain, like, they're going to set up a shot.
When he gets to this point, he's going to do like a comedy shot over his shoulder, which is not going to go in intentionally. And then if you turn your attention to the devilishly good-looking Lane we had is practicing here, when his shot goes in, everybody's going to go crazy, all right? Thanks, everybody, for your help. So your cue is when Lane hits the shot.
This movie
Thanks
stinks.
very much, everyone.
Got talent. I'm the host, Nick
I served you right. There's your boy, Sam.
There's your fucking...
There's your pal.
They don't care for your white face.
Wow. Wow.
One more time.
Nothing.
I know.
Look at Howie. Dumb Howie's in front. He's got to deal with this shit, too. Boo's louder. Boo, they're booing louder.
Let's go.
Okay, they'll stop now.
That was it.
They knew they weren't going to get a fucking shot without them booing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
They booing.
I love them.
Wow.
Dicks. Oh, I love it.
Holy shit.
Is that it now?
You gotta make the shot. Y'all give it up for Lane one time. He's gonna make this shot work for the camera.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, this is
Oh
great.
my God, are they booing the shit out of him?
Yeah.
They want no part of these shenanigans.
No.
Oh,
He's handling it well.
right? Oh,
they're trying to get something going.
you watch when this airs how they fake the fucking crowd noise.
course.
They are just going to pull all that booing out and put in fake crowd noise.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Oof. That was... And then cheering, he's leaving and cheering.
Yes.
America's Got Talent. Coming up, the New York Knicks.
People were there to watch a basketball game.
which we tried on the show. More on that in a little bit.
And you know what? Nobody cares.
Cronut.
Nobody cares. They're back online waiting to get a cronut this morning. That's where Carrie True is. Carrie, look at they're in the rain.
Live shot.
Live shot,
Live shot,
This is
South
the
side.
comeback
Oh, just hit it.
This is the Iraqi
Hit 'em.
cronut. It's
Hit
a mix
those
of passion
cronuts
fruit
in the
and
air.
caramel.
You just grab one and
Actually,
shove it in your
came friendly with
face.
this guy online. He's been
Where's
waiting here
E-Rock?
for a few hours. His name was Enrique, so I gave him some money.
Oh, E-Rock, where are you?
He was able to go in there and get this for me to try. So I'll save one of these so you guys can try it a little later on as well.
E-Rock.
I just want to show you this line out
E-Rock,
here
this
on
is your
Spring
spot.
Street outside Dominic Ansel Bakery. You can see it's wrapped all the way down to Thompson Street. So people have been out here.
there's E-Rock. Go, E-Rock.
You
He's reading the text. He's reading the text that Sam just sent you. E-Rock, where are you? You're on TV, you fucked that up. He was reading the text Sam just sent
He was on the news reading the text. What a bumbling idiot.
And to celebrate, as I mentioned,
let's
to represent the results of the bakery. Earlier we talked
E-Rock,
to
where
some
are
of the people
you?
online
E-Rock,
about what
we're just
they were
grabbing
waiting
it.
to get their hands on one of these. Take a listen.
Oh, E-Rock.
Oh, my God.
Kitty boy.
That was hilarious.
There he is on 11. On 11.
Donuts.
Up top.
Back to you guys. That much excitement on this.
Oh, boy. Aren't they excited? All right.
But then he ran out of shit to say.
They found that to help adults lose weight and rid their bodies of harmful toxins, but are juice cleanses healthy?
Yeah, how about you get the radio show name in there?
Cronuts has been pretty consistent.
Come on, E-Rock.
Come on, E-Rock. Where are you?
2.5 hours.
Yo, E-Rock, Fox 5 right in front of you.
Come
on, E-Rock.
Fox 5.
Knock it out of her hands. Knock it out of her hands. Right there.
Take one.
Right there. Just knock it down. Where are you, E? Come on, right there.
Come on.
Right there. Right in front of you.
Where is he?
And he said,
Oh, E-Rock. Where is
cronut because, you know, we
He'll
got
yell
knocked
woo
down, but we're
cronut.
E-Rock. That lady right there.
He stinks.
There's two cronuts right in her hands. Knock it out of her hands.
Oh, my God.
Maybe I'll even take a bite.
She's eating them.
This is a 90-minute live shot.
I don't know. Greg
This is the longest live shot. And
Oh, my God. Knock the other one out of her hand. Knock it down. Spike it.
Oh, the
Wow.
worst.
Where are you?
Maybe he should run up behind her and yell, "Yum, delicious!"
From the
What a
entrance.
freak!
They're kept back like 100 feet. Look at where the top of the
He
line is.
missed this
And then the
long
door.
live shot.
Where are you?
It's still a live
You
shot.
can see it. It actually explains
Oh,
why.
he's
It says, I guess,
fired.
because of
Oh,
the
did he
crowd
screw
outside the
this
bakery.
up?
Initially, they wanted to be kind to their neighbors. That's why the line now starts there. Because I
Where
don't
is
think you can see
E-Rock?
behind there. It's a
Damn the
basketball
sight of
court,
him.
So they want to kind of keep the crowd
Look
moving
how
over there
long
and
this
not clog
fucking
up the
live
street over
shot
here on
is.
Spring Street. Carrie, can
It's
you do me a
minutes
favor? Can you
long.
ask
They're
those people
still
online
live.
How many of them are New Yorkers?
They're going to
that
go
could
to
just raise their
line. They're
hands?
right in front.
We're thinking that maybe a lot
Can
of
someone
them are
text
The lady in the
this
blue
idiot?
coat.
The lady in the blue coat.
How many people are from
Okay,
out
hang
of
on.
town?
All right,
How many
all right.
people are not
Now he's saying,
from
hang
here?
on.
Raise your hand.
They're still talking to hurry, though.
Looks like half and half, Greg and
Did you
Rosanna.
see
And,
Channel
I
11?
don't know if everybody heard you.
Fox.
People in the
Fox, right now. The lady in the blue.
The New Yorkers are the ones not answering.
Oh God!
I'm not talking about
Right there. Blue coat in front
Where
of
is
her.
he?
You know, you're not the only one who tried a cronut. Thank you very much.
Oh,
my
God.
Jesus.
Dove into one last week.
E-Rock.
We got E-Rock on the line. All right.
How did you miss that?
All right.
Holy fuck! Did you not listen to me?
What?
I was on. Did you see Channel 11?
Yes,
yeah,
but
but
we wanted
Woo
to knock
Cronuts. But Fox, yeah, Woo Cronuts.
Fox was doing a fucking half-hour
An
live
8-minute
shot.
live shot.
And she was holding out the two cronuts. We wanted you to spike them out of her hand.
You were on TV wandering around looking at your text messages.
yeah. On Fox, you were just wandering.
Channel 11 was on the other end of the street there. I ran after them, and then as I was moving away from that, then I tried to get in touch with you.
Why don't you go to the blue coat lady? Where's the blue coat lady? Look at her. Can you see her?
You see the blue coat
He's
lady?
on the other end of the street here.
Well, go down by where she
No,
is,
well,
and we'll
now
tell you
it's-
if it's live again. It might go live again.
You think it might go live again?
Probably not, but
Still
it's worth
talking about cronuts.
If you would have spiked those cronuts out of her hand without hurting her, that would have been
Or
hilarious.
just yell something. Not Woo
Yeah.
Cronuts.
Woo cronuts. Can we go get the whole clip?
Yes.
All right, get Sal or somebody to get the whole clip.
We got to get him walking around the back.
Oh, yeah, that
That's
was
the greatest.
hilarious.
Fucking Zelpig.
All right. We were trying to get your attention, and we see you on your phone reading your text from Sam. It was hilarious.
Joy.
No, there's a woman down there in a blue blazer, blonde hair, and she's just kind of holding 2 cronuts in front of her.
It's the longest live shot they've ever done. It just broke a record.
Right. Literally like 3.5 minutes of just straight live shot.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the problem was there's no light on that camera, so it looks like they were doing B-roll.
No, it was obvious she was doing a report.
Boy, it was live.
Woo Cronuts moment.
Right.
Yeah, woo Cronuts.
Oh yeah.
You don't think that's a good thing to yell?
Woo no.
You don't think woo Cronuts is good?
That's great.
No.
His arms waving in the air.
I kind of liked woo Cronuts.
That was funny.
Woo Cronuts was horrible.
It was a good start.
Woo Cronuts is vintage Hawk.
It really is.
Holy shit.
You got the anchor back in the station laughing.
And then he ran out of stuff. Like, woo, Cronuts! And then you can see him going, and they cut away from him.
You know what I'm smelling now? T-shirt.
Yep. Yep.
Woo Cronuts, E-Rock.
Yep.
Next time you got to say woo Cronuts, it's the return of the Hawk.
Yes, Hawk back and as disappointing as ever.
You got to start branding Hawk.
She was presenting those cronuts in such a way you could have just spiked them out of her hand.
Thud right on the bottom of the box.
Or go up. Or go up.
Yeah.
Tap up.
Cronuts. Smash.
Cronuts, bitches!
Return of the Hawk.
Cursed. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, that was funny trying to direct you. We just see you staring at your phone.
Oh, my God. Fumbling through a live shot.
Are you undirectable?
Next time you got to run up to the live shot and just yell behind him, D's nuts.
Yeah.
Are they getting the clip? I gotta hear the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll get it off Shadow.
All right.
What a fail.
So trying to direct a monkey to do something.
Yes. So terrible.
All right, E-Rock.
Well, what are you going to do?
God bless you.
You think they're going to go back to the Cronut?
No, that's totally done.
No, that's
Why don't you just
not after woo Cronuts, guy. It's too controversial.
Yeah, you kidding me? That's just such a big assault on the media.
Oh, that was a big get. A big get.
Yelling out how delicious the product is.
Woo Cronuts. I love it. New catchphrase, sweeping the nation.
Woo Cronuts ran out of things.
I have his woo Cronuts.
Oh, God.
Oh, let's hear a quick thing.
Shitty boy.
That was hilarious.
There he is on 11. On 11.
Cronuts.
Up top.
Back to you guys. That much excitement on this.
Cronuts! I want to get the whole clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't saying moo Cronut.
Oh, no.
No.
You always get the name of the radio show in there.
People saying you bombed worse than Nick Cannon.
Oh.
Woo Cronuts. Fucking boo. Oh, good God.
We're just...
For the love.
You see any action down there?
No, they're packing up.
Yeah,
they were on for like 3 straight minutes, and she just was presenting the Cronuts to the camera.
Is that the clip?
Yeah.
All right, hold on a minute.
Oh, boy.
I want to hear the whole thing.
Yeah.
Without us laughing our balls off.
All right, we're also staying on top of this other story, and we're talking about the famous bakery that made the cronut.
Can I reenact it again?
Go ahead, reenact it. What is that, the scampering about of the little mouse? You're silly here. Anyway, they're reopening Core, and you know what? They've got a new cronut sort of for their grand reopening.
Yes, it's a special cronut to sort of thank you for coming back. Let's go to live to Dan Manarino, who's live in Soho at Dominique and Sell Bakery with more. Hey, Dan.
Only in New York, guys. Only in New York will people still wait in line after a mouse-infested bakery to get that cronut. They have to get it this morning, and the line was forming early this morning. People got here at 5 o'clock in the morning once again because they wanted to get their hands on this new cronut. You're looking at pictures right now of the store reopening at 8 o'clock this morning. All these people waited in line to once again go back inside, and that is because over the weekend it was shut down. It was called, according to some reports, the Great Cronut Shortage, and all because of a little mouse. Reenacting it. Let's show you the real video that a customer shot last week of this little mouse scampering around the bakery on the Lower East Side. So the Department of Health got wind of this. They came. They did an inspection. They said that there was a great severe infestation problem, and they shuttered its doors. So over the weekend, they were trying to take care of this. On Monday, the bakery was supposed to reopen. It did not because the Department of Health said their grade was still pending. They still needed to pass the inspection. All was good this morning. 8 o'clock it reopened. We were talking to some people waiting in this line saying, really? You're waiting in line? Were you at all worried about a mouse? And I'm sticking with this guy we showed you earlier because he's a New Yorker, and he had my favorite response. Take a look.
Woo Cronut?
Oh, my God.
So you're here in line today to get the Cronuts once again. Not at all worried about possible rodents.
I'm okay with a couple of mice here and there. I can take it.
Really? Why is that?
I grew up here. My immune system is strong.
It's New York City, baby. Okay, so you came out because today is a special Cronut.
This guy is
horrible.
Apparently is this one day only Rocky comeback flavor. I had to see what it was.
All right. Here we go. Here's the E-Rock part.
Yeah, he's a New Yorker, so he said, you know, you deal with these things. You got bugs, you got mice. It's New York City. That's the thing. So, yeah, they had this Rocky-flavored Cronut. I guess it was kind of their gimmick to get people back in line this morning. It is just their monthly flavor, which is passion.
Watch them run out of
They're
steam,
calling it
too.
the Rocky because there's a comeback
We was running up, so
story,
he's probably out of breath.
and it seems like that's what's going on. While supplies last today, they are selling these Rocky.
Hey, what happened?
Why did the volume cut out?
Oh, my God.
Did we just watch that for nothing?
Oh, no. Did they?
We sucked. What
happened? Come on.
This is the most boring fucking
horrible delivery.
On the street report.
Hang on.
What the? What's it, buffering?
Cronuts.
Come on.
Oh, my God.
Sucker.
Why does the
We sat
intertubes
through all
always do
that?
this?
For no
off.
payoff?
Hang on.
All right.
It's off right when we want it. We go up a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Cronuts.
It's cutting off.
It's cutting off right on the good E-Rock
Yeah, but watch
part.
him stop. Watch this fucking idiot stop and not sure what he's going to say.
Look at that shot.
Woo Cronuts.
Why did he think to say woo?
He's dope. He's stupid.
You got to screen capture that and tweet it. E-Rock looks ridiculous.
Woo, Cronuts.
Is that it? We're not going to get the whole clip now?
We got to get it. We got to. It's buffering, right?
What is it doing? Is everyone else trying to do what we're doing? What's going on over here?
Oh, Cronuts.
No. Woo Cronuts. Indeed.
You don't think that's a good thing to yell?
It's probably not, no.
No?
I don't think so. No, I can't believe the fucking thing cuts out right at the E-Rock part.
Sat through that guy's who gives a fuck report.
Stumbling and bumbling over every word. What a tool.
Jesus, Justin.
Oh.
Our pal Justin Stengel, who, by the way, he did it. Congratulations. Perfect brackets.
Oh, he had...
In the NCAA tournament. He did have Kentucky.
What?
Connecticut.
Yeah, he had a perfect bracket.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be all over the news today. But he just wrote me. He said E-Rock should say he's from the Todd Show and punch the reporter in the throat. Is it buffered yet?
Pettingill sends his regards.
All right. Let's try this.
Yeah, don't punch any reporters in the throat, please. That was just a joke. Thank you.
Everybody on the line out here for the miscommunication, the mouse hole thing. This guy's excited about Cronuts. Back to you guys. Yeah.
Cronuts, baby.
That's much excitement.
I see what Jimmy's talking about.
That part where he just kind of stops like, oh, I
He
don't know.
stops and realizes he has nothing else to say.
And then he sort of puts his fists up and then decides, no.
Oh,
It's like,
fucking
Oh, is that
non-improving idiot. Couldn't think of anything but Cronuts.
Woo Cronuts.
How about Opie and Anthony?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Can we get that video up on...
The video we cannot do.
Why?
But we've got a still. We can't get it from the source, but we've got a still.
What? Can't I just... I'll just take it right off the fucking computer.
Right?
Old school bootleg.
Old school bootleg.
Yeah.
We've got a picture on O&A show on Twitter with the hashtag Woo Cronuts.
Woo Cronuts. All right, we'll check that out.
Could you please watch that one
just
part?
watched that one
is
part
great.
When he stops, his double arms go.
Yeah.
He
Just has nothing. He has nothing left. He's like, "Are we still on?" Or
Kind of freezes.
Cronuts.
If we have to hear that whole report again,
No.
Okay.
Communication, the mouse hole thing. This guy's excited about Cronuts. Back to you guys. Yeah.
Cronuts, baby.
That's much excitement.
And he just kind of stops like,
With his little dumb arms in the air.
holy
Makes a little
fuck.
tight fist.
Oh, is that fucking good?
think he kind of blew it?
Oh, he fucking blew it. And there's a 9-minute fucking live shot on Fox he ignors.
It just doesn't go.
Lady's got cronuts.
There was a time when we could run from shot to shot.
Yeah, what the fuck? Is it 20 blocks long? Come on.
I don't know. I got to capture that video. It's too good.
Yeah,
Jimmy nailed it. The subtleness of his fist.
It's just watching him run out of steam at the end.
Woo, cronuts, and then he's
just yelling cronuts. Woo, cronuts.
All right, we'll take a break. Don't forget, the Iron Sheik is coming back today for the first time in a few years. He walked off our show and hasn't returned until today.
Yeah, then someone said now have E-Rock prank call Mancow.
yes. My great debacle.
And we got the Chippendales at an old age home. It's a great fucking story.
Shit.
We'll
yes,
we'll get into that next. Stay there. We quickly captured the video of E-Rock interrupting the live shot down there at the Cronuts place.
Oh, great.
Came out pretty good, so yeah. I just tweeted on my Twitter, Opie Radio.
That's a good one.
Go check it out. And like Jimmy said, check out the video for E-Rock just completely running out of steam. Completely.
Yeah.
His little arms.
The best way, he's like ready to throw them up again, and then he just stops
like,
ashamed.
Like, oh no, I have nothing else. Yeah. Once again, go to my Twitter.
Back to you guys, yeah. That's much excitement.
Oh, God.
The little fist.
The little fist.
He makes little fists.
Balls him up and
right.
has him by his side. That's a good one.
It kind of worked out. It worked out in a different way, right?
Sure.
It's like most things on this show. It doesn't go as planned, but something good came out of it.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard about this elderly woman getting picked up and swung around. I still haven't seen it.
Oh my God!
For some reason, I didn't feel like clicking on this one.
So
as people were tweeting it all day yesterday, and I don't know what it was. I just didn't want to click on it.
Yeah,
you saw it?
Yeah. She just got.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. It seems like a funny thing to do in Romania, wherever the fuck they are.
Oh God!
It's hooligans. They spin her around.
Was she okay?
Her shoulders. She's okay, but she's not okay with it.
Well, who would be?
It's a little cruel. We'll spin the old lady. And, yeah. And she runs away, and then they grab her again.
Just spinning an old lady around.
Grab her again.
Just spinning her.
It's so wrong. The poor old lady's horrified. She's just screaming.
Why do we laugh at stuff like that?
I don't know.
She didn't get hurt. It was just obnoxious.
Yeah, because they grabbed her by her coat. So
it was her coat shoulders.
They didn't really hurt her.
So she's in her coat. They grab her by her shoulders of her coat and just spin around. And she's real short. So her legs come off the ground and she's just spinning.
What are the possibilities they know her?
I don't know. They probably know her as the crazy lady around town. Right. She looks a little nutty.
Oh, God, that is funny.
That scream.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah, it got two reactions. People were laughing hysterically or, like, cursing those guys, like saying, this is the cruelest thing. I'm not laughing at this. Not funny. Not funny.
Knowing that she's fine, it just makes you kind of laugh a little bit more, too.
She was scared, though.
Yeah.
Give the lady a heart attack or something.
There's a great story in the paper today.
Oh, that the
nursing home stripper?
Yeah, the old geezers need some dick.
Unbearable, says the suit. Bernice Youngblood, 85, slips a dollar bill into the briefs of a stripper hired to perform at the Long Island nursing home.
Imagine just saying that. Oh, Bernice.
Right.
Oh, Bernice. Ugh.
I tweeted this picture as well. You got an 85-year-old woman, and she's stuffing dollar bills down this guy's fucking underpants.
She's taking it.
At a assisted living place. The elderly residents of a Long Island nursing home saw their shuffleboards replaced by...
washboard, abs.
Fuck, give yourself a bell.
Yeah?
God.
Right.
When they were subjected to a low-rent Chippendale striptease in the facility's rec room, a new lawsuit claims.
Wow.
I got a mom in there. Not in that particular
place?
But I wouldn't mind if she got to see a little of this.
Cares at that point.
You've been into some of these places over the years. It's
boy.
a very sad existence.
Of course it is.
And if they could, like, pump it up a little bit and have something like this going on, why not?
Yeah.
The son of one resident, 85-year-old Bernice Youngblood, who's in this picture, she looks like she's enjoying the hell out of it.
Having fun.
Was shocked when he showed up for a visit. The son showed up for a visit and found a photo of his mom stuffing dollar bills, which are supposed to be locked away in her commissary account, into
like
a dancer's briefs.
What's this place?
It's the East Neck Nursing Center in West Babylon. The image also showed several of Youngblood's fellow residents looking on with a mix of shock and delight as the dancers bumped and grinded.
Nice.
I see nothing wrong with
What's
this.
wrong?
No, not at all.
Obviously well into adulthood.
Yeah, why can't old people? I love old people can't have sexual feelings. Like
no, ew.
It's all just fun. I mean, usually when I go into one of these places, it's some sad musician. His time has passed him by, and now he's doing gigs at the old age home, and he's singing like Sinatra and stuff, and everyone's just staring into space.
Yikes!
Youngblood's family is now suing over this article is poorly written. Youngblood's family is now suing over of the vile incident.
Ugh, sue
God
everyone.
Almighty! This is why companies are the way they are. They're suing because it was Chippendale dancers.
My mother had a weenie cock in her face. I'm suing everyone.
Someone thought this was a good idea. That's all this is.
Yeah.
No one's getting abused or anything.
God.
Let's see. Which they believe was done all for the perverse pleasure and enjoyment of the defendant's staff. Defendant's staff.
Oh, yeah.
So what, the staff got bored and said, hey, let's
get some strippers for the old people.
But then the old people turn around, they're enjoying it.
What about some fucking female strippers for the guys, though? What do the men do?
That's a good question.
Fucking bullshit. I'll tell you right there, bullshit.
The son saying Bernice was placed in apprehension of imminent offensive physical harm as she was confused and bewildered as to why a muscular, almost nude man was approaching her and placing his body and limbs all over her, according to the lawsuit. Does she look confused and bewildered in this picture?
Yeah, she looks very happy.
She has. Yeah. I don't know if she has dementia. I better be careful because this guy obviously likes to sue.
He likes to sue.
But if she does have dementia, she sure remembers what a dick.
Yeah, maybe remembers
what
that.
A dick is.
Damn.
The picture of the Randy recreation was discovered among Youngblood's belongings. Obviously, they snapped a couple photos so she could relive the memory by her son Franklin during a January visit. Infuriated at seeing his mom partying like a golden girl gone wild.
Oh, boy.
Franklin confronted a nurse who lunged at him and tried to snatch the photo away. The suit states.
Wow, trying to destroy the evidence.
Oh, because she knows the son's going to be a problem here. Franklin Youngblood was particularly offended because his mom suffers from Alzheimer's.
Wow. Yeah, well, she remembered what that was for, didn't she?
Yeah, all of a sudden, it all came back to her.
Maybe this is
That's the cure.
This is the therapy they need.
Jesus. Dick therapy.
She's also been a God-fearing woman throughout her life.
Yeah, a lot of good that did, huh?
She has lived 85 years as a traditional Baptist, hardworking lady, and now she has been defiled.
And God decided after all that loyal worship to fucking take her memories away.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
Thanks, God. Good job.
God-fearing woman, and now you just get dementia in the rest home.
There you go. Oh, he works in mysterious ways, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's called ignoring everybody.
Exactly.
Ignores everyone.
Very mysterious.
Another nurse later told one of Youngblood's other sons that the strip show was do they proofread anything at the New York Post?
So.
It actually says the strip show was just an innocent entertainment event for the patients, according to the suit. Youngblood's family also asked why their mother was holding dollar bills in her hand when her cash was supposed to be kept under lock and key.
Oh, boy.
But was again blown off, the papers state. Youngblood's attorney argues she lacks the mental and physical capacity to protect herself.
Oh, my God. What's the guy doing?
They'll get money out of this.
This is like that Twilight Zone. Kick the can.
Right.
It keeps them young. They just got to fucking stick dollar bills down a stripper guy's pants, and they become young again.
Let's say hi to Tommy in Brooklyn. He's good for one every once in a while. What do you got today, Tommy?
Hey, Hey, good morning. I think it's obvious the son got embarrassed, so he was going to teach him a lesson and so on.
Yeah.
Why is he embarrassed?
You know, who wants to see a picture of their mother putting dollar bills down somebody's pants?
All right. Well, like, there's one hand up in this studio.
I wouldn't care if it was my mom in that picture.
If she's in a home, it's like, what? We'll give her a little bit of fucking joy for a second before she forgets it.
It was probably a half-hour show, and then they're back to drooling and just staring at TV programs.
Yeah. My stories. Put on my stories.
You just don't want your mom to be the one trying to pull his dick out and lick it?
Right.
Like when they have to stripper has to leave early?
Oh, God.
It's either that or bingo.
Oh.
They got bingo in these places.
There's L-Dopa in my balls.
Right.
I'm all for it, guys.
Yeah.
The guy just got embarrassed, though.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think the guy sees an opportunity to make a few bucks quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Function out, guys.
All right, brother.
What is that? Is that, I can't, oh, they blocked their face with the guy's arm.
What do you mean?
That does look a little weird, though, for an old folks' home.
It is a little out of the ordinary, but...
What is that guy thinking? Like, let me fucking get my dick right in this old broad's face?
I don't know.
She's in a wheelchair. Christ almighty. Who knows? Who knows what the right thing to do is?
Dude, we're gonna...
At that point.
We're going to take the hottest phone call we have in many years.
Oh, Iraq back on the line?
Andrew.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hi.
How are you?
We're getting ready for the Big Iron Sheik interview. It's coming down in about 30 minutes. What do you got?
Is he going to piss himself again?
Well,
dare to dream.
I think that's why he walked out last time when we brought that up.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. All right, very quickly. I'm actually a physician assistant in New York. I've been working in nursing homes for the past 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
These are some of the horniest people in the entire world.
Oh.
I have patients coming to me all the time asking me for Viagra. And there was one time I walked in on one of my patients. I was making rounds. I knocked on the door. I didn't hear anything. I knocked again. I walked in to find my 85-year-old patient fucking his 75-year-old other roommate.
Wow.
Two guys or a guy and a girl?
No, it was a man and a woman.
Okay.
The gentleman was older, and it was a young lady of 75 who were just going at it.
So,
and there was actually a point.
How was it? Wait. I need to know, because, you know, hopefully we'll all get to that point. How was his rod at 85?
Oof.
Oh, you want to, he had a penile implant, sir.
Oh, there you go.
At 75 years old, this guy went for penile implant surgery, ended up going, demented or whatever.
Right.
These guys still, they want to get it on, and you know what? God bless them. More power to them.
Why would they have a guy and a woman as roommates?
Well, that's why. Because
they figure... Oh, sorry.
There's a couple of times that's happened where, listen, you got old women who are demented or they have, whatever, some sort of mild dementia issue so they can still try to get what they want. They've climbed into patients' beds before. That's why you can't have a male and a female roommate, because I'm telling you, these are some of the horniest people.
Jeez.
Like 25-years-olds going at it.
Let them go, man.
Yeah, that's what I say. But you got to be careful because, some guy gets
unwanted
a heart on
pregnancy.
He's having a heart attack, and we're calling 911.
Oh, man. Yeah, that blood pressure will drop.
Sure.
Absolutely.
All right, brothers.
But hopefully, like you said, we'll be able to get to that point one day.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Demented in a hospital, having to fuck a fucking old
75-year-old?
Ooh, I hope so.
Yeah, exactly. Just climb on someone who could be sleeping or could be dead. You're not sure.
Dr. Steve taking pictures from the fucking curtains.
Yeah. Hey, could you move your heels? I got to put a toe tag on her.
Obviously, the absence of fluid in her vagina due to her advanced age.
I'm writing a paper.
Yeah, at the hospice.
I'm going to be presenting in Oxford. Kyle in California.
Okay.
Kyle.
Gentlemen, how you doing?
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, I just want to touch on what the last guy just said. My physician, who's actually a cute young, he's like a 5-year-old Asian chick, she does a lot of work in old age homes, and she also said that these guys are just running rampant, and actually most of her business is taking care of STDs.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but if you got the STDs in your 80s, who cares, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's going to happen.
Fuck, they've got a few years left. Let them fuck their brains out.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, I would take that risk, right?
Syphilis fucking eat their organs.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, brother.
For what, gentlemen?
There you go.
Aye.
Let's see.
We're looking for the black books. Should be somewhere.
Are they still
looking for the plane? Apparently we got a ping. It's somewhere in the Indian Ocean. We're going out with a bite.
There's no ping now.
No.
Did it die already?
This is the weirdest thing ever. They had a ping.
2 pings.
2 pings, and now there's no pings.
Yeah.
Maybe the batteries died on both of them.
Imagine.
They might have got there just in time to find out kind of where it is.
But what a tease that they lose the pings.
Ping.
Imagine they heard the pings on the last day of the battery power. My God.
If they're that close to it, though, they will find it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Within 300 miles, they'll find it.
They'll lay some of that fucking sonar shit. Sonar, radar, electric, toothbrushes.
Right.
Cheap.
Oh.
They have swinger parties at this one retirement home in Florida.
Oh, yeah? Wow. It's the place to be. The Boca Vista?
Yeah, let's find out.
Nice place.
Sure. Seinfeld. Tom in Florida.
Of course.
That one I know.
Yeah. Mandelbaum.
There's a place, there's called the Villages. There's several of them in Central Florida.
Oh, the Villages.
It's not just like it's an assisted living retirement facility, but they also have like condos where they can stay in also, but they're all in their 70s and 80s.
Is that the one they have the commercials for on TV?
I think so.
The Villages, and it looks like, hey, you come down here and they should go show them bowling and there's all kinds of shit to do, but I guess it's all within the compound.
Yeah, and they they get busted all the time with hot tub parties. They're naked in there smoking dope, burning a joint.
Damn.
They have little swinger parties. I mean, out there.
Yeah, why not? All that should go.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing they really got in trouble for is they get caught with a pot, but the other shit they just can't really do much about.
When you just hand out pot at an old age home.
Oh my God! Right?
Why not?
Just keep them all stoned.
It is such a sad place, and I've been to a few over the last 5 years, like 3 or 4 different ones actually, because my mom's moving around here and there, and they're all they try really hard.
Yeah.
To keep them entertained, but it's just sad.
What are they going to do?
Hand out pot. What the fuck? Why not?
Yeah, at that point, they just don't know what the fuck they're doing.
So.
Well, the one old lady, she said she was getting it from her grandson. He was hooking her up with the bag, every other week or something like that.
A little bit of weed.
Nice.
Get her pocketbook out, give him $100, come back with a half ounce.
All right, we got a lot of phone calls coming in. Thank you, sir.
I'm not sure about pot in Colorado being legalized like that, but as far as medical marijuana goes, I think it's ridiculous that every state doesn't just jump on board and say yes, it's completely legal for medical use, because it does seem that there are some, especially people that are dying, like cancer pain management and shit, and if it works for a few people, who gives a shit if they're fucking getting high?
Oh, I think for them it should be illegal.
Oh, okay.
Only for people who are young and healthy and having fun. If you're in pain, you shouldn't be able to use it.
I think the doctors that are treating them should be high.
Absolutely.
To have to deal with the depression.
Oh, they're complaining.
It's because our representatives suck. You got families getting up and moving to Colorado and stuff. Or other places where it's legal.
Yeah. It's legal just for recreational use, right?
In Colorado?
Yeah.
It's also, I don't know. Is it medical? Do they have medical dispensaries?
I would assume so.
But I think the regular legalization kind of negates the medical thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe you can get better grade.
It's almost like over the counter. Like if something's prescription Prilosec,
right,
and then it becomes over the counter, you don't need the prescription anymore.
Sure.
You don't have to go to the doctor. You just go,
You make a good point. It should be legal in every state.
It should.
I mean, at least for medical
uses.
Medical
uses,
at least that.
I think it's still debatable whether it's wise to have it statewide for recreational use, because I don't think they have enough safeguards against kids and pets and shit just eating the shit, or the fact that it is legal doesn't mean you can do it at work or while you're driving, shit like that. And I don't think they really thought that out before they made it legal.
But we did the bit. Certain cities could handle it.
Right, certain cities can handle it.
And others cannot.
Others maybe not so much.
And we picked a few black cities, don't worry.
I think it should be decriminalized in every state, too, though. I don't think anybody should ever go to jail for having pot on them or smoking weed, ever.
Of course.
It's ridiculous.
Of course.
Maybe if you want to keep it illegal to a point, you give them a ticket, like it's a speeding ticket or something like that.
Right.
But as far as anyone going to jail in 2014 for pot, it's fucking ridiculous.
Aren't there guys doing, this comedian named Randy Credico, he was kind of an activist. He used to, like, I think worked with, like, Kunstler and Ron Kuby. And he's trying to get people out of jail who are doing life because their third offense was pot or something. I wish I knew more about that, but there are these pot laws that have people doing a lot of years for pot.
I think you ought to look in. That 3 strikes you're out thing is pretty amazing, but I really think you ought to look into what the first 2 strikes were before you give somebody life for pot. If it's rape and murder and then pot, good. Take these the prior convictions.
What about pot rape?
Pot rape? Throw out the pot, keep the rape. You don't give them anything.
Keep the rape.
But it has to be rape, pot, or pot, rape, pot. Pot's got to be the last one. You can't go pot, rape. He's got to go to prison.
Right.
But if it's pot, rape, pot,
right,
I would use the pot to get him in prison. Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
What about rape, pot?
Rape was 2 things ago?
Mm-hmm. Did your time for the rape. Rape, pot. I
think rape's got to go.
Absolutely.
Even with pot.
Yep.
How about robbery?
All right.
Pot.
All right.
Pot.
Nah.
No, you're good?
Yeah.
Armed robbery, pot? Yeah, you can't.
Armed robbery is, to me, the least offensive of those major crimes because you're just taking money. As long as you're not a violent thing and you're not hurting people.
Well, the act of being armed in itself is violent.
I understand that, but like when you think about bank robbers that just run it, those guys do more times than pedophiles. Like you do more. You could fuck a kid and get out faster than if you just stick a gun in a bank teller's face. And I get why you'd rob a bank.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about pedophile pot?
Hey, you pot's bad for you. Makes them relax. Give them a pot brownie. They fall asleep.
Yes, they will.
Have some chocolate. Have a brownie I made for you.
Let's see.
Let me massage your backside after your brownie.
Fuck.
Have a lollipop.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
It's just
I take it for my
Uncle
glaucoma.
Paul. Oh, you got glaucoma?
Yes, I do, and my diabetes.
Diabetes, too. It helps, the pot?
They get very ticklish.
Of course.
Fall asleep, and I rub their backsides.
Oh, man. This just isn't good. He's got his hand down his pants while he's doing this, though. Jimmy.
Oh?
I mean Uncle Paul.
Hi, who's this?
Who do you think it is?
Oh, God damn it. Let me tell you something about this fucking pig piece of shit.
What?
Come on, he did the best he could. It was just,
She's grubbing for tickets to the goddamn... You're grubbing for tickets to the fucking Ron Bennington interview, the Unmasked.
You're not going.
You called yesterday during the show, and then you asked where Sam is because you wanted to call the after show and ask Sam and beg for tickets.
Yeah.
When we told you Sam wasn't here, you called anyway. You called fucking Denny and E-Rock and begged for tickets. And when they wouldn't outright say, "Oh, we'll get you tickets," you were like, "I don't know, maybe I could get some tickets." You're a grub. And then they asked you...
I wanted to go to the show.
You're not going.
Exactly. Oh, my God. After all that I just said, she goes, "No, I wanted to go to the show." What?
How come you don't want me to be there?
Because you're going to interrupt everything.
Because your seat's good for 3 fans that would show up anyway.
I don't want... No. Here's the list.
Yeah.
I don't want Bobo there.
What?
I don't want Lady Di there. I don't want Marion there.
Bobo already has his ticket.
How does he got it? How did he get a ticket? I'm being dead.
He told me he has a ticket.
Hey, Bobo does not have a ticket. Nobody has a ticket.
No one has a ticket yet.
Those guys have got to stay out. They can join us afterwards. I think we're going to try to get something else going.
Party, but
I could join you afterwards.
Oh, thank the Lord. Thank Jesus Christ on the cross for that one. I want fans there that rarely get the opportunity to hang out.
And fans that aren't going to interrupt and talk over us.
Right, like this.
Exactly. This is what we're going to get.
Ronnie B. So, you guys, 20 years. 20 years. Who's that? Who's talking?
Right. You're not going. I'm sorry.
No.
persona non grata.
That's right. You go to the after show.
Elefanta non grata.
I'll go to the after show.
Yeah, that's fine.
Persona au gratin.
Yeah. Non-persona non grata.
Lady
I
Di.
don't believe you guys. You really think I'm going to talk over you while you're on?
You've done it before at comedy shows.
No,
the comics had to tell you to shut the fuck up with Marion. You're rambling on and on about
Marion,
nothing.
First of all, Marion's not going. She can't go.
She misses that point. That point.
You're not going to be there.
No.
Yeah, we'll get you tickets.
I don't believe you guys.
Club Soda Kenny is going to have strict orders.
Yes.
Keep Gargantua out of the fucking venue.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
All that we've done for you and all that, we ask you one thing, not to fucking come here and ruin this show.
We appreciate your support and all that, you know that, but we can't have you there. You're a babbling idiot.
You're a distraction to what's going on.
It does all seem a bit unfair.
Yeah, she does kind of.
Oh, boy.
Hold on a minute. Hi, who's this?
Yeah, this is Bobo.
Boy, this program loves to run in circles, don't we?
Hi, Bobo.
Hi, Lady Di. He called me 1,000,000 times.
Lady Di.
Yes.
Shut up while we talk to Bobo, okay?
Sure.
All right. Bobo.
Hey, Bobo, we got something called the Bobo rule for this unmask. Is that cool?
It's the Bobo rule.
We're naming it after you. Is that cool?
It's like Megan's Law.
Right.
Something. It's Bobo's rule.
It's unconstitutional.
What?
The Bobo rule is simple. We really appreciate you guys.
Says that you don't care if she comes, stays, lays, or prays. Your toes are still tapping.
We support, the support you guys have given us and the great radio over the years is terrific. But we just feel like this event is not for you or Lady Di or Marion. Is there anybody else in there?
Come on. I really want to click into this.
Is he crying? Bobo, are you crying?
No, but I really want to take it to this.
Why did you tell Lady Di you already had a ticket?
Yes. Why?
Well, I didn't know what to do, right?
Why'd you lie?
How come you don't want us there?
Oh, my God.
Because you're a babbling idiot.
I was not
I wouldn't battle if you're on stage.
It's not about you.
That's true. She behaves.
It's a very important. But you'd never behave at anything.
Be all right. I think she'd be
You've never behaved at anything.
You'd be good, right, Di?
Wait, hold on a second.
Okay.
Jimmy said I never behaved in anything?
No, Anthony
Jimmy
said that. After all these years, you don't know the voices?
Holy fuck.
I know your voices.
Okay, well, I'm the one who's saying that you will get you a
No,
ticket.
you obviously don't know our
Very
voices.
few people have contributed on the level that Di and Bobo both
That
have.
is true.
But it's the Bobo rule.
Let's see, who's contributed on the level of Di? William Donahue.
Patty? I say Patty. She's
Patty? Hold on. I'm going to make a decision on the spot. Stalker Patty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Invited.
Whoa!
Because she knows how to shut up.
Patty has shown over the years she knows how to behave. She's a responsible, respectful adult.
Right.
And she knows
she is.
And she knows how to act in public.
How about Big A?
Big A?
Big A. I haven't seen him in years.
Allowed.
As long as he's in the shadows.
Right.
We want
Right.
we want to stack that audience with the beautiful people.
Big A, allowed.
Allowed, though.
Oh, guys.
Who else?
Who else is kind of...
Pat from Moonaki, invited.
Pat would be absolutely invited. Steve from Bayshore, absolutely.
Yep.
You keep him in there.
Right. I think the rule only applies to Bobo, Lady Di, and Marion.
Yeah, those are the...
I don't understand. Well, Mary, first of all, Mary can't go.
Please.
He's just saying please over and over.
Please be me, all right? I'm sorry, all right? I was just passing...
We are not We're not going to harm you guys or anything like that. We're not going to...
Lady Di called me at a bad time when I was watching the race. I didn't want to call. I didn't want to answer her call.
What?
Both you guys plead your case at the same time, please.
Yeah, plead your case, both of you. Go. Why should you go?
Come on, get us a ticket.
Please, I was around.
I'm not crying over here, but I'm just asking for a ticket to go see the show. Come on, guys.
Holy shit.
You're not pleading your case as to why you should be allowed to go.
I guess we should just hang up on them. They're not pleading their case.
No, don't hang up.
I want to go. I want to go, guys.
I want to go too.
You know, I'm just not feeling it.
I want to go is not. I want to go isn't a reason.
Why don't we just hang up on these guys? Because I'm not feeling.
Don't hang up. No, don't hang up. I'll just call you back. But don't hang up.
Don't hang up, guys. All right, I really do want to go to this. I really want to go to this. I did not know what to say to Lady Di. I had to deal with all her calls the whole time during this whole thing with Lady Di. I had to deal with so much Lady Di drama.
I got to be honest. I'm starting to think that maybe we should invite Lady Di.
What about me? Bobo?
Well, it's called the Bobo rule.
I really want to.
Yeah, it's called.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. What about Bobo? Both of us go together.
No, you know what? Now I'm not thinking Lady Di. No.
Well, come on,
I'm thinking
man.
maybe Bobo should be allowed.
But he's not really pleading his case.
No, he's not doing a good job.
I am pleading my case. I really want to go. I've been a part of the show. I've done so much.
So do I. Now I'm going to start to cry.
Yeah, but you both talk through everything.
Yes.
You make it all about yourself. You don't listen. You babble.
So much. I've done so much for you guys, all right? I've had to hear about it.
Sounds like a threat. I think he's threatening us.
I'm not threatening anybody.
I think we got to go. I think we really got to go. We got to get ready for our Iron Sheik interview.
Yeah,
no,
the
wait
Iron
a
Sheik's
minute.
coming in.
Wait, hold on.
I think we got to go, guys.
Yeah, I think we got to go.
What about the ticket to the Unmasked? What about the ticket to the Unmasked?
Jimmy,
it's just an utter lack of dignity.
What happened? What happened? The phone hung up. Holy shit. That was sad.
We got lunatics.
Crazy people.
We got crazy people that listen to this.
Crazy people.
Why?
Involved with this program. That was funny, pleading case at the same time. I want to go. No, I should be able to. Why don't I go? Please, let me go unmasked.
How do people go? I don't even know.
I don't know. You got to go to something.
Somewhere. Just go somewhere.
Where do you go?
SiriusXM.com/unmasked.
And then you try to get tickets.
Right.
How many tickets are there? Do we know?
300 maybe.
300 total, I'm
But
sure.
I heard they're only giving out 15 or something. 15 pairs.
300. And you have to be a subscriber.
Right.
To Sirius XM Satellite Radio.
Yes.
All right. Well, that sounds easy to get.
Sure.
An easy ticket.
All right. It's a week from Thursday, right?
Yes, a week from this Thursday.
Caroline's. And are we going to do something afterwards?
Yeah, we're trying to get together some kind of after party thing.
But they're buying us dinner.
They're buying us dinner. That's kind of nice.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
I'd rather hang out with the...
I want to get to
I'd
a
rather
place
hang out with the fans and have
fans.
a dumb dinner with
We're going to do that.
Dumb people that don't really give a fuck.
Well, I just want the dinner. I don't care who you is. I just want the nice...
True.
Go to Del Frisco's.
Oh.
You ever eat at Del Frisco's?
I love it.
Oh,
Good
fuck.
shit right there.
So give us some gift cards. We'll go there another day.
We'll go on at our leisure.
That's right. All right. We got to take a break because the Iron Sheik is here, and he'll be on the show next. Stay there. Black Crows. Where's the Iron Sheik?
Yeah, Iron Sheik. Is he humbling somebody?
Oh, my God.
By fucking them in ass?
They're about to open the door and wheel him in.
Oh, boy.
He is great on Twitter, though.
Oh, wow, you think that's him?
Whoever's tweeting for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Does a great job. Should we open the door and let him in? And let him in. Anyone?
Anyone?
Is anyone out there?
Was he there?
Sam's with him, I'm sure.
Oh, Sam Roberts. Wrestling fan extraordinaire.
He's literally right outside the door. Doors opening.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the Sheik.
The Iron Sheik.
Hello, Sheik. How are you, sir?
What's going on?
Greatest wrestle in the world. Greatest wrestle in the world.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see
It's
you.
been too long.
Sheik.
Where have you been, Iron
Yes.
Sheik?
I'm just hanging there in Atlanta, Georgia. And
hang out, Bubba.
Right, a lot of Bubba over there, exactly. And my intelligent Jew agent says...
intelligent Jew agent.
Yes, and Pajwan here, and we come here to talk about a little bit the Chic movie.com, something like that.
Yes, the Sheik. You got a movie.
It's chicmovie.com.
Chicmovie.com, yes, sir.
And it's a big movie on your life, I believe. You got
Exactly.
new guys, I see. Who are these guys?
They are two twin brothers.
I see they're twins.
Right, our team they come from Toronto.
Yeah.
And they're my young, intelligent Jew friend, family and friends.
Right.
And they make the Iron Sheik movie.
Nice.
And they're actually all about movie. You can talk a little bit if you want.
Oh, there was the mic.
Mike's over there.
My father was the ping pong champion of Iran, and he grew up best friends with Mr. Vaziri here. And so we were lucky enough growing up to go to all the shows at the Gardens.
Did he ever play ping pong in Hong Kong? Because I heard...
All over the world.
He did play in Hong Kong.
My father was an Olympic champion, just like the Sheik was a
How
wrestling
about
champion.
that?
Ping pong.
And so
I
we
heard
grew
that
up,
once.
going to all the shows, and the
It
Sheik
was,
taking us under his wing.
King Kong.
Very cool. And you guys decided to make the movie?
So we
With his
Oh,
ping
hold
pong.
on, man. There you go.
What?
We've been working on this movie for like 8 years, covering his life, going through a lot of the up and the down of the Iron Sheik. If you've seen it,
Iron Sheik has never had downs.
Oh, no.
Right? Sheik.
Always up.
Always up, right?
Yes,
Camel
sir.
clutch, you humble. You humble people.
Right, Anthony, yes, sir.
Yes. Hulk Hogan was humbled.
Right.
Exactly. because-
Madison Square Garden, greatest city to run around, greatest city in the world.
Absolutely,
I
because...
was the world champion.
Exactly. All intelligent, my Jew and Iranian, everybody know I was the real make to Hulk Hogan to be Hulkamania. Without Hulk Hogan, without Iron Sheik, no that jabroni Hulkamania.
Yes.
It's true.
Absolutely.
It's true. Whatever he
It
said.
is. It is true.
Right.
So you filmed the Uptown. What was a downtime for the Sheik? What would you consider a downtime that you filmed?
I can honestly say that he's gone through a few downtimes. Being a professional wrestler, you know, the substance abuse was probably at an all-time high.
Let's admit it, Sheik was probably the king of the party.
Oh, man.
And he's outlived all of his peers.
What was his poison? What was your poison back then?
What did you like to take or drink or what?
Well, I used to go for a cold beer, and then after that, maybe a little bit Crown Royal or American whiskey, and something like that. But
you
but
go.
now I'm completely changed, and I have 5 grandkids, and
Wow.
yeah, and I'm a family man now, and especially since I did that movie, documentary movie about a Sheik movie, and completely I cool down a little bit. I feel better.
I could tell you look so good. You sound so good now because we had you in here a couple of times a few years past, and you're a little, you know, a little sleepy.
Yeah, but now completely.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. God bless you guys. You guys know about the Iron Sheik because I'm the real and especially that Megan boys and twins brother they helping me make that movie and I changed and I saw the lights and now
I see.
I'm sober and
Very proud. Very proud of you, sir.
We used
Good job.
to feed you a lot of beer back in the day, Iron Sheik. I think it was Heineken's. You like the Heineken's.
The Sheik liked some beers during the radio interviews.
You know what? It's still like, you know, it's pretty much past breakfast. He's open probably for a beer, but he's not partying past that.
Right. Not going crazy.
No.
Exactly.
What about drugs?
Moderation is the key.
Did Iron Sheik do the drugs back in the day? The painkillers or the coke off the girls' boobs?
He I don't know about the boobs, but he was a family man. But other than that, he partied. He's probably partied where he's done so much drugs in a night where if you gave it to a bear or a leopard,
that
animal would die.
What we're talking? Cocaine.
What was your favorite drug?
My favorite drug.
Back in the days,
was,
yeah.
Back then. Back then.
Way back.
Oh, back then, you know, and a little bit powder, coke. And
a little coke.
Little coke.
Right, and a little bit marijuana, a little bit...
Little weed.
Would the coke help you when you wrestle? Like, to get into wrestling, did you do a little bit of coke to kind of get through the match?
Not really, but sometimes yes, not all the time.
Sometimes.
For the promos, it helped.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
But the documentary does talk about how he's cleaned up, and it's probably his biggest accomplishment to date. You know, forget the championships and the Olympics and all those things.
Oh yeah.
He's definitely his drug.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's
talking to the
there
mic
we
better.
go.
You're a little low.
Sorry.
There you go.
There it is.
It's his biggest accomplishment, the drug addiction that he's battled.
Sure.
Was there anything you didn't want them to show? Like you saw, like, you're like, don't show that, or was everything okay?
What do you mean?
For the documentary, was there anything that they filmed that you were like a little nervous about, or you were okay with them showing everything that they shot?
Well, there was one scene that we actually took out where, when in the lowest point, to make money, he would go to a Chuck E. Cheese and take pictures for autographs with kids.
Oh wow, yeah, okay.
To pay for the drug.
Why would you take that out?
Well, you know what? We explained that he would do these things, and I think that was good enough. You know, we also want to, make sure people don't look at those points.
Yeah, you don't have to show it. Right, right. You
It was
could
with
talk
kids,
about it.
and we decided that we could have made this movie 6 years ago when it was all about the drugs, and we could have ruined everything. But
yeah,
we
but
waited
there's a lot
6
more.
years later, and
Right.
now it's the time to actually launch this thing because he's clean, he's ready to go.
Yeah. Oh wow, I could tell. You're ready and raring to go. You're all pumped up, nice, full of energy.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
What made you stop? What made you say I gotta slow down? With
Well, I'm 72 years old now, and a lot of damage in the ring in my knee and ankle, and very hard for me now to go resting. But that happened in the ring many years, resting all my life, and a little bit now. I try to take it easy and stuff.
Yeah.
You're spending more time with the family then.
Right.
The reality is he had an ultimatum by his entire family. He would have been dead if he didn't
like
stop.
a little intervention kind of a thing?
Big time intervention. He was living by himself in an apartment off the highway. His family had left him, abandoned him, saying, if you're not cleaning up, we're out. And they were out for a bit, and he woke up and said, my life is a lot more valuable than these drugs.
Ooh.
Wow.
So he actually, his biggest accomplishment is the fact that he quit drugs cold turkey.
How long was this? How long ago now?
3 years.
3 years.
You gave drug addiction the camel clutch.
Exactly.
You humble it.
Exactly.
You fuck it in ass.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I love it.
So what do you spend your time doing now that you have all this extra time on your hands that you're sober?
Well, I stay home, and all my grandkids young. I train them and spend time most with them, and go in the gym sometimes to help him to can be healthy and happy.
The grandkids like to wrestle?
They're a little bit too young now, and
Oh, yeah?
probably future.
Probably easy to beat then.
Right.
Sam just showed me a tweet about the Iron Sheik.
What?
Well, I ain't saying it.
What's that?
I ain't saying it.
What?
Were you partying during WrestleMania a little bit?
I'm sorry?
Were you guys partying during WrestleMania?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we watched the matches in the...
Where were you guys at?
We were at a bar, I think it was called some saloon bar or something.
Well, that matches up to the tweet.
Yeah.
Hey,
this person's saying that the Iron Sheik was drinking a lot at the saloon.
No, that was bullshit, because they also said that I was eating, I brought in my own bowl of pasta. What the hell's that all about?
Look, the Sheik is allowed to drink beers. He's allowed to party. So he had, I don't know how many beers you had, but he had his beers. He's a big
Celebrating.
He's a big boy. He can have, more beers than the normal guy.
WrestleMania. You see any old friends during...
Wouldn't that go against being sober, though? Some would say that would be going against the sober thing.
Sober for the drugs. Definitely, this is the drugs.
Oh, okay. All right.
A few
but
beers.
a few beers, no problem.
A little beer doesn't hurt anyone.
No problem.
Right,
We don't want a few beers.
Right.
At that age, you want a vice or two. Keeps you going. I hear you.
Exactly.
Are you married now? Are you married?
Still, I'm married, and I have 5 grandkids and 2 daughters, and they're all in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's
Do you
nice.
live in Atlanta?
Atlanta, yes.
Yeah.
Suburb of Fayetteville, Georgia.
I heard you got something on the Malaysian air crash.
Well, the jabroni leader of the Malaysian, he was not really a smart man to do that, and I feel sorry for all that people that lost their lives.
Of course.
There was a little bit, I watch it every morning, and Today Show or Good Morning America. It was very sad for all that Chinese people.
Right.
They haven't found anything, though.
Yeah, no more
nothing
pings.
No, they didn't find the plane yet.
No.
No more pings.
Some people think maybe this plane was taken and landed somewhere, and the people being held hostage. That's kind of crazy.
Exactly.
I don't think that's...
What do you think?
I don't know, Sheik. You're the guy with the opinion, not me.
Well, I'm not a school teacher. I'm a wrestler, but sometimes I listen to the news and I go follow them and the common sense, right?
Do you still keep tabs on Iranian news and what goes on in Iran?
Well, we have maybe in the New York we have a special station. They speak Farsi, but sometimes I get Iranian newspaper Farsi. I read sometimes Georgia. But a little bit I watch the news.
He's definitely down with the Iranian food. Because wherever we go, we have to go find a Iranian restaurant.
I wouldn't even know what Iranian food consists of.
Yeah, what's a basic Iranian dish?
Shish kebab and rice.
Oh, I do like a good shish kebab and rice.
Yeah,
that is some good stuff right there.
How about, do you like Ahmadinejad? Did you like him when he was in charge?
Ahmadinejad, the new president, why you put it on me? You told me to tell Ahmadinejad no good. Why you say yourself?
I don't know. I just know you don't like him. I've heard him say bad things about him in the past.
Well, smart Jews wouldn't like him.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
That's right.
There's a bit of paranoia that he's going to, disrupt the regime out there.
That is true.
Smack about them.
The regime, yes. Right. I hear you.
So you go back to Iran or no?
I haven't been 40 years. Only wish I have one more time. Maybe I can go.
That's the goal.
40 or 40?
Man.
40. 40. Wow. Why so long?
Well, I just involved with I was a Shah of Iran bodyguard, and
boy, your name's probably on a list still.
That's really a big part of his life. Like he fled the country of Iran in fear of his own life and safety.
Yeah. I'm sorry, did you come here when Jimmy Carter gave sanction to the Shah? Did you come here then?
Sanctuary.
Prior.
Oh, sanctuary.
Yeah.
Oh, before that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got here before that. You got when the getting was good.
68, I was in New York. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
68. Wow. How'd you get out?
Oh, I was lucky. I said I'm gonna assistant coach of the Mr. Allen Rice, Olympic coach from Minnesota, invite me to come here for the help his team
for Greco-Roman wrestling.
Greco-Roman wrestling, right in Minnesota.
And then you just took off.
Right, and I was the first Iranian to become All-American AAU champion.
Oh, yeah.
And then I made it to the Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame, and NWA Hall of Fame.
Wow.
So, and I pay for my due, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, some major accomplishments.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I'm happy now that the intelligent Jew businessman make for Orange Sheik documentary about Sheik movie.
Yeah.
And these people, very good people, they care about me, and I want to tell him thank you. So far, everything is okay.
Yes. Does he talk about other wrestlers in the movie, like maybe the Ultimate Warrior? A
lot of those things are like cartoonish. There's a lot more Sheik than
a lot more substance to it.
But he's very fortunate that a lot of the wrestlers stepped up for him. Guys like The Rock have, put in like an hour.
Oh, wow.
He's like our biggest talking head in the dock.
Oh, yeah.
Mick Foley, Jim Ross. A lot of the WWF guys, said whatever it takes, because this is an independent project.
A legend, and you're talking about a legend.
Right.
Real legend. They are real good people, especially Rock. And
the Ultimate Warrior, he's been supportive. The Ultimate Warrior has been supportive your whole career.
Is a jabroni. Who give a fuck about Ultimate Warrior?
There's a trigger. I think you just caught a trigger here.
Oh, exactly.
I've just
He's
seen.
not orange chocolate. He doesn't have that All America AAU gold medal or NWA gold medal. He is just a bodybuilder. He's another jabroni and pumped the iron and no pride.
Steroids.
But I'm exactly.
Yeah.
I'm the real All America AAU 3-time champion. I pay for my due, and I'll be happy today to be here with Anthony and
Opium.
Exactly.
Opium.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the best
I don't know.
opium in Iran. They call opium, yes.
Opium and Anthony.
I don't know. I think he's shown support over the years.
Yes.
I'm a little confused. Well, we know the Hulk, though. Hulk Hogan has certainly shown support.
He's a jabroni.
Right.
Absolutely, exactly. Because people know without Iron Sheik, no Hulkamania.
No Hulkamania.
Exactly.
Without
and that
Sheik.
was that big city, never sleep, Madison Square Garden, New York.
Square
the
Garden.
most famous arena in the world, #1. Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Oh, you're right there, Sheik.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Don Corleone moment here. Stop, you're spilling it.
Right. Wow.
Oh, wow, that was good.
It's chicmovie.com. You can pre-order now to get the film. It sounds like it's going to be a bit on the serious side and not as cartoony.
Well, you know, this project is it's
project.
Is that how they say it in Canada?
We're Canadian.
Yeah. Project.
Okay.
Project is like a renegade story where we're doing digital download to go straight to his fans. And this is something that Sheik wanted because it was kind of symbolic to, everything he's done in life was with his own bare hands, and he wanted to have the opportunity just to go out directly to his fans and sell the Sheik movie because it's going to him and it's for his legacy. And I think that it's just a beautiful way to kind of reach out to the people that support him online, on Twitter, on Facebook, and everywhere in the world, for
Very
sure.
cool.
So chicmovie.com.
Being from Toronto, what do you guys think of Rob Ford?
What do I think of what the Sheik think?
Oh, does the Sheik have an opinion on Rob Ford?
Well, that jabroni is supposed to be the role model for the whole young generation, but what kind of fucking man is to smoke crack and smoke marijuana and go eat that jabroni hamburger? So he's not really good role model for the Toronto city.
But to be clear, we've reached out to Rob Ford, who's going to be coming to his movie premiere in Toronto.
Wow. Of course he
At
will.
Hot Docs. We're the headlining film in the #1 film festival for documentaries.
Oh, nice.
So at Hot Docs, April 26th, Rob Ford and the Sheik have
Hot
been...
Docs.
Oh.
They say hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
I thought it was hot dogs, too.
Hot Dogs.
I thought it was just some cool restaurant or something.
It's not just Hoos in a boot.
But
I understand.
Bunch of words. We have put the invitation out, and we will be voting for Rob Ford if he does this.
Oh wow, nice.
And the Sheik will give him his blessing
And his Twitter, he'll tweet him out.
Oh,
we want the
we love
Sheik
the Sheik's
and Rob
tweet.
Ford on not the red carpet, on the Persian carpet of the premiere to come into the room on camels.
Wow.
That's the goal.
That is pretty
Rob
good.
Ford, we're calling you out, brother.
You need a stout camel for Rob Ford. He's a big fat fuck.
You're gonna need
Exactly.
You're gonna need a sturdy carpet to get that one off the ground.
Well, the Sheik stormed his office. I don't know if you guys caught that. It was big news in Canada.
Yeah, we saw that.
Right.
Oh yes. At the office. Yeah.
Right.
He stormed his office.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
like a party going on outside that office
Right.
every day. What about Justin Bieber?
Oh, Justin Bieber, I know he's over, he have a lot of fans around the world, but it's still that young kids get a little bit too excited. Sometimes I think he needs to somebody like Iron Sheik, put him in the camouflage, make him humble.
Oh.
He's another young punk, but he did okay compared to a lot of people his age.
He has no respect.
No respect.
No respect.
Right,
No.
exactly.
He needs to
He needs
be
a little
humble.
discipline.
Oh, man, he needs to be
She was
humble.
raised on respect. That
Of
was his
course.
Yeah.
DNA, right?
Respect.
Exactly.
Whatever happened to that other guy you used to roll with? The other guy that used to come in here. Is there a story there?
What, with that lawyer guy? Was he a lawyer or something?
They're talking about Eric Sims, Sheik.
Oh, that Eric Sims, different time, different category. They're real intelligent and much different than Eric Sims, but Eric Sims was okay for many years.
Yeah.
22 years.
Just time to change.
All right, it's time to move on.
He's a wrestling guy, you know, and we're Sheik knows where the money's at. Like,
you needed double Jews.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
You went double Jews.
Such that jabroni Jew was good for 22 years.
Jabroni Jew.
He did right by you for 22 years.
It was
And
good
then you
for
kicked him in the
22
ass and told him to beat it.
It's all respect. The guy took care of the Sheik. And,
Sure.
And we're trying to take him to, you know, he doesn't do these little bingo halls anymore.
Right. It's the next level now.
He's going to
movies.
He deserves it. The Sheik's the man.
Movies.
Exactly.
And I got to tell you, the Sheik's Twitter is one of the best out there.
Oh, people
We all
love
know
the
that.
Sheik's Twitter.
Yeah.
They love it. Always talking
I'm glad
about.
you guys
It's
really know
hilarious.
about that because, you know, and it's all a combination together. And wherever I go, people talk about
it's hilarious.
Because not many people are willing to take celebrities to task and tell them, hey, you're a jabroni. Or you're a fuckhead.
Keeps it classy.
Yes. He's very honest and open. I like that.
The Twitter account is _Iron Sheik for the people out there. If you haven't followed it yet, it's great.
Yeah,
it really is
very
great.
fun to read.
What celebrities don't you like?
Yeah.
What celebrities do you not like?
What celebrity? I don't know.
You were talking about that Paula Deen chick a couple times.
Oh, Paula Deen.
Paula Deen, old-timer lady.
Old-timer lady.
Yeah, and that jabroni gets a lot of hits sometimes, too, because for the... What situation was?
Oh, boy.
She's a racist.
Exactly.
She's dropping N-bombs. Well, one N-bomb.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
30 years ago.
30 years ago, during a robbery.
Yeah, we've all said it.
I love it. Jesus Christ, this is hilarious.
Oh, it's great.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Sometimes it slips out.
What are you going to do, right, Iron?
Oh, my God.
Exactly.
Where does the documentary start? Like, what phase of the Sheik's life?
So we started in 2006 when we were, you know, a bit younger and a little more naive about certain elements of the wrestling business and the Sheik, and we went there, and it was pretty rough. Probably.
Where in his timeline of his life, though, does it start? Is it early?
It starts in the beginning.
Right.
From Iran.
Like from Iran.
It tells the story of him fleeing the country, moving to America, becoming the Olympic coach.
Was it hard to flee with the curly shoes? Is it hard to run?
Well, before he was the Sheik, he was just a guy from fresh off the boat. You know?
Yeah.
Do you have footage from back then, like film of Sheik from way back? How old does it go back to
photographs?
footage?
Well, we've got tons of pictures, like really rare pictures of him.
Oh, boy. Ken
as a
Burns,
child.
here we come.
When he had hair, when he looked like a completely different person. Like, he could have looked like one of you guys.
Oh,
like,
man.
Wow.
Yes, but a man.
But a man.
Yeah, right.
You use any Ken Burns things where the picture kind of moves a little bit?
Yes.
Like the
I
morph.
like that.
Yeah.
Yes, a little morphing.
Are in 3D.
3D, you get different layers so it can move, and you get a little depth. I like it. Makes still pictures interesting.
Exactly.
Ironically, we had to work on this project without any WWF footage, and
wow.
we reached out
Goddamn Vince.
to
Vince couldn't give you a little taste.
That jabroni.
You know, they're busy.
He's a billionaire. He's ridiculous.
Jabroni.
Well, he's not really jabroni, but he know I give him a biggest favor in the world because they tell me break that jabroni Hulk Hogan leg and take the belt to Minnesota. Different promoter.
His coach offered him $150,000 to break Hogan's leg.
Wow.
And if that had happened, there would be no Hogan couldn't have stood a chance in the ring.
That's great.
Hey, can I ask, is this him from 1968?
Exactly.
Wow.
Holy
The comb over.
fuck.
The comb over.
Wow.
Let me see it.
Crazy
Holy
looking.
He invented the comb over.
Wow, you don't screw with that
Is
guy.
that when you were the
Oof.
bodyguard?
Look at
sir.
look
I
at
bet
the
you were
full
a
shot.
problem.
He's a big dude.
Holy
Sheik was a big
fuck.
guy.
I bet
You were
you
a problem.
Quite a problem back then, I bet you.
Exactly.
Did you carry a gun when you were his bodyguard?
Well, sometimes no.
He was the gun. He didn't need to.
Yeah, huh?
How did he treat you, the Shah?
Farah Pahlavi and his son Reza and Farah Hanaz and Muhammad Reza Shah
Bless
Pahlavi.
you.
And that time was good for me, and I worked national Iranian television station. Everything was okay. Anytime we had a big celebration, and I was represented to the national Iranian TV to go over there, and they come in, and I support them inside to watch the show or whatever. They go back. something like that.
Wow.
But he was nice to you personally?
Yes, sir.
That must have been pretty sad personally, though, when the Ayatollah took over and it changed Iran completely.
Yeah, Ayatollah was exiled for 15 years in the Paris, and he come back, big revolution, and Ayatollah was a leader of the religious Muslim people, and then they come new custom, women cannot go out without shawls, and very religious country.
Yes, that's ridiculous because it was kind of a nice place for you. You must have had a good time in Iran back then.
That time I had a good time.
Yeah.
But the reason why he left Iran is more intriguing. I don't know if you want to tell the story about your best friend who was murdered.
Oh, gee, Jesus.
Well, one of the best wrestler, his name was Ghulam Reza Takhti. He was the first Iranian compete 4 Olympic games: Melbourne, Australia, Helsinki, Finland, and 1960 Rome, 60 Rome, and 64 in Tokyo, Japan. 4 Olympic. Not too many Iranian compete.
No,
and then
a lot of
anytime
years.
we come back, we go see in the palace, see the Shah. Shah asks wrestler, what would you like? Money, house, and Takhti tell the Shah, instead of you give me money, make more hospital, more highway. And Shah of Iran was one of the richest men in the world, worth $62 billion.
Yeah.
So, and then Takhti get a little bit heat after his Olympics, 1964, Tokyo, Japan, come home, married to the Shah and little baby Babak. And after that, Babak was 6 months old. And then I was in the television in Iran. They called me, they said, yeah, Ghulam Reza Takhti is died. He's in the hospital, and we're going to take him to the hospital. From hospital, we're going to take him to the cemetery if you want to come
Whoa.
see him. Yeah.
How did he die?
They said he committed suicide. But commit suicide is against Islamic religions.
It's a big myth, and that's a big part of the story. That's why he left Iran.
Right, that one was, I said, if Iran no good for him, not going to be good
Right,
for him.
right. Oh,
Better
boy.
I leave the Iran. So I
Sure.
left after.
Wow.
But Takhti was the first Iranian.
Like he was literally like the Muhammad Ali or Michael Jordan of Iran.
Wow.
So what happened there?
It's one of these stories that most people in North America don't know, and there's still not a real direct reason.
Someone knocked him off for some reason, huh?
He had a lot of power, and he was. It sounded like he was, becoming more popular than the Shah, and the Shah put a hit on him. That's what.
Wow.
That's what a lot of people think.
Persian guys get jealous.
Yeah, Well.
So you were working for the Shah when you think that he had your friend killed?
I working for the national Iranian television station.
Oh, and he was the guy you... Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Oh, man.
So that sent you here.
I gotta tell you, this movie sounds like it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, check this out.
It's called chicmovie.com, and it premieres in Toronto at Hot Docs. What's the date?
April 26th.
Right.
This looks really good. I would love to see this.
You can pre-order at chicmovie.com for $10.
If you download and pre-register, there's a bunch of perks that you're going to get that are exclusive to the film.
How do you handle the WWE years without Vince's video?
You know what? We got creative, really creative.
Did you get some pictures that you were able to use?
Yeah,
or?
Lots of pictures, tons.
God, why wouldn't you? Oh, God, he bothers me. He bothers me on so many levels.
We're like, we respect whatever he's done.
You
and everything
have
else,
to.
but we can't.
He's got you by the balls, but why wouldn't he give you just a few minutes of him in his prime making that company millions of dollars?
It was very expensive. You don't even want to know what the per second was.
How much was it per second? How much does he want?
You might as well say it.
It was like 3 to 5K a second.
Wow.
A second?
A second.
And guys like us, we're finding this ourselves. Like, we can't.
Yeah, you can't cough up that kind of scratch.
Our piggy bank deal. This is like our bar mitzvah money.
Iraq Bank. You should have just did the Sheik a favor at this point.
But he couldn't give you a break on that? Like,
you'd hope to think that it's just not one guy making that decision. I mean, it's a public company. I mean, they're answering to people.
Oh, well, that's true.
There's probably some of the, the substance part of it.
And in fairness to Vince, I don't even think it came across his desk. It was someone
one
just
of
saying,
those.
it's not happening.
That's our policy. It's probably his policy.
We're making noise without it,
Yeah,
right?
That's true. And you know what? A lot of people that are familiar with the Sheik, at least, they've seen him in the ring. They've seen the videos. I think it's kind of cool that you get this whole new thing and a new look at what he was all about, what he's doing.
One guy was able to dig up some 6 millimeter footage of the Sheik wrestling in 1975, and we got to use that.
From where?
This guy, I mean, Michael from highspots.com.
No, where was the rest? Where was the rest?
It's in Alabama, Louisiana, Mid-South, right when he was coming in.
We have some stuff in Puerto Rico and Japan. I mean, there's stuff out there that exists that gets the point across of people spitting on him and yelling at him and saying "fuck you." I hate
it's not a wrestling movie, anyways. It's not about the wrestling.
Right.
So if it was, then it would be a WWE thing. Right?
That was such an amazing part of it, was the disdain and hatred, but it was in a fun way. Everyone knew it was fun.
It's fun. It's fun unless you're the Sheik.
But
He's getting actual spit on him.
How did you feel about the way people would yell at you and hate you?
Well, Anthony, that time I was the most hated wrestler in the world because Ayatollah Khomeini kept the people over there 440 for this hostage situation.
When the hell that happened? Why wasn't I told?
That day, I had a natural heat, and I speak Iranian, Farsi, and my gimmick was believable. And
what an amazing gimmick for that time, too, because that just focused everybody's anger was on you. And just with the same dress that we were seeing in the hostage videos, and it's just like, this guy. Did you ever feel like your life was really in danger back then?
Well, yeah, a couple of times they call Mr. McMahon and they're telling me she come to the Albany, New York, for example, or Syracuse, and we're going to shoot him, and then I didn't
Just wait till I get my cameras there. If the Sheik's getting shot, it's going to be on my show.
If I can say one thing, we were like 3-4 years old. Our first memory was holding the Sheik, his hands, and walking into Maple Leaf Gardens as like immigrants into this country.
Wow.
And we didn't know that he was a bad guy. To us, he was our hero.
Oh, shit.
But imagine you're 4 or 5 years old, holding his hand, and all these people are swearing at us, throwing shit at us. Like, it actually scarred us to a degree because we were like,
hilarious.
No one likes Iranians.
Yeah.
How was he treated outside the ring?
Pretty bad.
You were even treated outside. I mean, because obviously
it depends on the community. The Iranian community in North America,
LA, New York, they were like he was like a god because they all fled the country, and to them, this is the only guy that was on television
speaking their language.
But he was the only guy that was on television. But he was the most hated man on television.
So people would cause problems when he wasn't wrestling.
Well, he'd have to always put that scare tactic on.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
To be that famous and can't even reap the rewards because everyone truly hates you.
There's
reaping them now.
Sadness to it, right?
I think so. That's what I'm getting at.
But now he's beloved.
But gentlemen, just one thing that no one ever takes a real look at is he was actually so honored and proud to be in this country. That's the irony of the situation. Is that
and the story
is that he was portraying a character, but he was so in love with America. He is all things American. He achieved the American dream by being the most hated man in America.
Yeah. Do you still talk to Sergeant Slaughter?
Soldier was okay. Soldier was a great performer, and a boot camp match was one of the best match in that time we was in the wrestling together.
Yeah, what a great coupling that was.
Exactly.
He put him over. She put him over.
Yeah, and he was an all-American Marine man, Soldier Slaughter, and I was Iranian, and Soldier Slaughter was a bad guy before, but I turned into the good guy.
Yeah.
Because for that hostage situation.
Yeah,
So, but Soldier is a great performer and a good man, and we had a good match.
He's not Iron Sheik class though.
How about the Shockmaster?
Remember the
Shockmaster? You don't remember the Shockmaster?
That jabroni, I don't know who's.
I don't know. He's
worst wrestler ever.
He's not worth your time.
I don't know who.
Did the Iron Sheik ever go babyface?
Right now.
No, but I mean when he was wrestling in his prime, did he ever become a good guy for a little while?
I think that like the cool people that watch wrestling, they liked him even though he was the bad guy. The people that liked to like the bad guy.
Sure.
He always had that
But did he ever have the official turn?
Never.
Oh,
Sam?
on the independent.
Never, huh?
Only independent.
It was impossible.
He was
so hated.
On the independent level, like when there's one headliner at a bingo hall in Poughkeepsie, you're cheering for that guy because it's you're so close to a star.
Right. Yeah. No, but back in the day with that, there was no way anyone could like him.
Were there any girls? There must have been girls that you hooked up with back then, like that just liked you.
Well, everywhere we go, some wrestler, they single, they had a girls, but I was married and I'm a Muslim.
What about Fabulous Moolah?
No.
You never hooked up
I
with
heard
her?
you and Fabulous Moolah hooked up.
So you didn't, even though you're married, once in a while you didn't,
Well, if I was
was she a
not married,
disaster?
yeah, but after I get married, no.
Wow. Most hated wrestler and married on the road.
I know, right?
Oh, my God.
Can't even reap some rewards.
You just love punishment.
It's all in the doc. It's all in doc.
I hear it.
Yeah.
What about his 10-inch cock? You guys talk about the 10-inch cock in the movie?
Yeah, he has a notoriously large penis.
I've heard, I haven't seen it, but I've heard that it exists.
And we had a gay guy calling earlier saying the Middle Eastern guys all have big ones.
Yeah. And I'm sure they're not circumcised. I mean, I can't even comment.
Probably not.
Unclipped.
Just a big
Yes.
hog.
Good for the
big
camel
hogs.
clutch. Humble you.
Big camel.
That's the name
Wrap
of it.
that shit around your neck.
What do you think he's holding? That's not a staff.
Right.
See, it would be a stick.
All right, let's get him out of here.
Yeah, you want to either slide through that question or just go direct on it?
Exactly. Boom.
Why don't we get you guys out of here? So
Yeah.
the big plug is chicmovie.com
Yeah,
to
Sheik's
pre-order.
the king of the digital download. That's his new gimmick, the champion of the download.
And we just want to say, if you've watched wrestling growing up, if you've ever been a fan of wrestling or the Iron Sheik, know that this guy's gone through such a life and he's in pain. And this movie is here to kind of set him off into his golden years and support, old timers in any genre. But this is the Iron Sheik, who's our hero. We spent our lives and our money and our bar mitzvah money to create this movie for this guy.
Intelligent Jew.
And help him, have the legacy that he deserves.
Opie, Anthony, and Yusuf.
I'm Jim.
James, I want to tell you guys, God bless you guys. I'll come back again.
Yes.
See you guys, and I'm
Thank
very
you,
happy.
Thank you, Sheik.
Thank you so
Always
much.
a pleasure.
The Iron Sheik, everyone.
The Iron Sheik.
Jimmy, you got a plug just in case we don't come back? I'm not
Yes,
sure.
I'll be in Tampa this weekend at Side Splitters, and I'm at Caroline's 24th through the 27th of this month.
We'll probably come back to wrap up. If not, we'll see you
good.
guys tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Thanks,
Thank
Iron
you very
Sheik.
much. God
All right.
bless you guys.
Artist, the backstage drama. Everything that made today unforgettable. Call 866-WOW-1-WOW now. And look back on another legendary day of broadcasting. This is the Opie and Anthony Post Show with Sam Roberts.
We are here. Welcome. Yeah, we're going to put them all on. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Post Show. 866-WOW-1-WOW if you want to call up. Guess who's still here? Adrian, could you push that mic closer to the legend? The Iron Sheik is hanging out. Iron Sheik, how are you this morning?
Oh, I feel great because I come to the Opie and Anthony show and I feel very good, especially with my intelligent twins, brother from Toronto, Jean and Pashwan, and I'm happy so far. I'm very glad to be here.
Now tell me, you describe your managers, are your managers, your agents?
They are my agents, also just like family. They are good people.
You describe them as intelligent Jews, though.
Exactly.
What
They are
is it
really
about the
intelligent.
Jew that is so intelligent? Because I've heard you use that phrase before. What makes the Jew intelligent?
Well, because they know about the Iron Sheik from the start, and for A to the Z about the Iron Sheik, and they're young and hustler. And
so they're intelligent, and they also happen to be Jew.
Right.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Gotcha. I heard you on Opie and Anthony, and I was listening to everything you're saying, and of course, the big documentary, The Sheik, is coming out. What are the details of exactly when it comes out?
So it launches at the Hot Docs Film Festival, which is the #1 film festival for documentaries in the world, April 26th. And then we are going to have a digital download component, which is for the people, the universe, to support on the 27th of April.
Midnight.
At midnight. It's going to clock at midnight where you can get it, and we have a pre-order where you can get a bunch of amazing perks from the Sheik at chicmovie.com.
And is it at iTunes, or is it just chicmovie.com? That's where the download is. Chic Movie. Good. I mean, that's kind of the new way of doing things anyway. It's like you just independently.
Yeah, well, we figured if Louis C.K. can do a good job of it,
so can the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik is, the Louis C.K. of the world. I mean,
because he's the real.
He's the real. He's the legend. And we figured, like, this is the only way that we can get to the people directly. The Sheik doesn't trust many people.
No.
And so he's saying, I'm going to do it myself. I can handle this myself. And we're going straight to the people, straight to the source.
Sheik, how come you don't trust many people? Have you been betrayed before?
Well,
do you feel like people take advantage of you at times? Because you've come in here with other people, or I mean, I'm sure people see you, especially because you're clean now. But you used to be a drug user, and when people see somebody who uses that they can make money off of, they tend to try to take advantage of them.
Exactly. That's because I have to wash myself now before. It's very important to people, if you want to find out about people, find out who's their friend is.
Yes.
So, and I had a bad friend under me. I don't want to mention their name, but it's the past. But now I'm glad I have a good friend, good family around me, Megan Boys and my agents, and they're all very excellent, and I'm very happy, especially with that my movie, Chic Movie. And I want to say to all my wrestling fans and also movie fans to, if they want to learn from Iron Sheik mistake, they can just see the Chic movie, chic.com, and they can learn a lot of things about Iron Sheik.
I love how tech savvy he is. Chicmovie.com is, of course, the website.
He's very 2.0. I think what he was really saying is, when you're on drugs, you're tweaking out. You're always watching your back. And,
right.
Now that he's a clean guy and out of the riffraff of the wrestling world, which is also another world where carny and everyone's thinking about themselves and who you think
and
is
short term too, trying to get that next buck, just whatever the next buck is. Is that right?
The carny terminology for a wrestling fan is for a wrestler is there's 6 billion people in the world.
Right.
If I can get $1 from each one of them and never speak to them again, I have $6 billion in my pocket.
Gotcha.
But
who needs friends when you have $6 billion?
And that's their idea, but it's so short-sighted that they don't realize that they're fucking broke.
So now you keep your inner circle small and only people that you trust, family and people you've known for many years.
Exactly.
That makes sense to me. Tell me, I mean, speaking of the wrestling business, I've always wondered this about you. Of course, the Iron Sheik was the world champion. When Hulk Hogan beat you, he started Hulkamania, but the guy that you beat was Bob Backlund, correct?
Yes, sir.
What was your relationship like with Bob Backlund, and how did he react to having to drop the title?
Bob Backlund was from Minnesota, and an excellent wrestling background, and a very clean man, very respectable man, and 6 years nobody beat him, and he was one of the best in the WWE at that time, and Mr. Bruno Sammartino, and they was excellent. And
so you've always had respect for wrestlers,
right?
People who can really work in the ring.
In the ring, and also they have excellent...
The amateur wrestlers, the Greco-Roman guys.
Oh, Greco-Roman guys, a lot of them. My friend in Minnesota, Dan Chandler, Gary Alexander, Pat Morrissey, and a lot of them from Larry Lydon, a lot of them from Minnesota, especially my coach, Mr. Alan Rice, very nice man, and I have a lot of respect for my team, Minnesota Wrestling Club.
So I want to do some clearing up here
while
we're on the subject of wrestling. The man who trained the Sheik, who broke him in Vergania, a part of that camp was a man named Billy Robinson, who just recently passed away. I think there's a story going around the internet about how Billy Robinson took down the Sheik. Now that he's passed, like all those old stories are coming about. I wanted the Sheik to be able to clear that story up.
So is that true? Billy Robinson took you down?
Not really. He didn't take me down. Opposition, he cannot do nothing. And I was only 180 pounds. and he was 240 pounds. And in the training camp, Jim Brunzeller, Camputera, Gregg, and Ric Flair, myself, in the up position, he cannot do nothing to take me down. Down position, he cannot throw me. And finally, I was down. He jumped in the air with the knee come, hit my, what I call
thigh.
this part?
Your thigh.
Hit my toe. And that way, I get a little bit bruised. But I come back after 2-3 days. I said, if you beat me, I never start to.
It's a cheap shot.
That was a cheap shot.
Cheap shot.
Right.
So how do these stories build then?
Well, I don't know who tell them, but...
it was on that, whatever you call it, Observer, Wrestling Observer.
Oh, okay, so it goes, the dirt sheets on the internet get these things, and it becomes fact, even though people weren't there to see it themselves.
Exactly.
I understand.
Like that, right.
Now, what is it like when you're such an accomplished Greco-Roman wrestler and you're used to being so competitive? What is it like to enter a world where you find out that you have to lay down for people? So you find out you're gonna have to lay down for Hulk Hogan, say, and you're used to being a guy who's competitive and legitimately doesn't like to be beat.
Right, but I wish you can answer with that question.
I would say that the Sheik embraced the business, and
he understood the business part of it.
Yeah, and you know, he's got this really amazing knack that, you know, he'll work from the ground up and earn the keep. So he knew that he had to be a jobber or a ring crew or a truck driver and work his way to a point where he was the guy. And he knew that along the way he had this backup bravado that if you fuck with me, I'll beat the shit out of you. Right. So it was okay to job because it wasn't in his mind the real job. It was doing, you know, what was being told to get paid.
And furthermore, you know, on top of the fact that he understood the business and the realities of the transition from the belt from Backlund to Sheik to Hogan, he was offered a ton of money to break Hogan's leg.
Yeah, why didn't you break Hulk Hogan's leg? So tell me the story. First of all, you get offered how much money to break Hulk Hogan's leg?
$100,000 and
cash.
Cash and or check, whatever you told me.
Sure.
Yeah, diner's card credit.
Yeah, exactly. And,
registered money order.
Right, and then because that was a big competition in between New York and Minnesota. And my coach was Mr. Vergania. And Mr. Vergania told me, Costro, broke his leg, take the belt, come to Minnesota, because they had to compete from each other.
But why didn't you? How much money did you make for that match?
Well, because, I'll be honest, with the money I make WWE or WWF, it was not subject. I had a good money, making good money, but I respect for my boss, Mr. McMahon, and his son, and that way didn't matter. 100,000 or 100 million, the hand fit me. I cannot cut that hand.
It's respect.
So, respect. So because Mr. McMahon and father and son that bring me over there, and I get the best work in my life because I was Minnesota. I didn't make money because I was a real wrestler. Nobody wants to wrestle with me. Everybody was scared of me there. I was a shooter.
Right.
So I was had a job, drive the ring, put on the ring, pick up the ring, referee, and then the money was no comparison compared to New York.
Now, Vern Gagne, though, after you don't do that, is he now wanting to send somebody to put a hit on you? Is he upset?
Well, I saw him. I tell him, Coach, I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I talked to Soldier Slaughter and my wife. I said, my coach called me, and he offered me that kind of money to break the Hogan leg, took the belt to Minnesota, but I cannot do that. Mr. McMahon too good to me, and best promoter I had, I cannot do that.
Respect. Now, let me ask you this. You take a lot of pride